setting all this up, so sorry if I'm going to be adjusting for a bit. See what everyone's up to. Let me know if you guys can hear me well. Is the audio for the music too loud? I'm going to turn that down because it looks like it's a little too loud. Looks like I'm not loud enough. Maybe I am. I don't know. Background music slaps. Thanks, I appreciate it. Alright, awesome. It was loud, but it's better now. Alright, I'm going to turn it down a little bit quieter because I want people to be able to hear me. And I don't want an excuse later on, like, oh, you had music playing, could barely hear what you said. So, yeah. I guess I'm showing for these more than I thought I would. Hello, everyone. Let me know. Just let me know how you guys' day are real quick before we hop into it. It's been a minute since I've been live. I've been busy with some stuff. I realize I'm like really high up. I'm gonna turn these down a notch too. I realize like I'm really high up and stuff like that, but I have like a huge TV here that I'm looking at right now to look at myself. I have everything set up over here that I need to do as well. So I'm just seeing how everything is before we jump into it. Yo, TJV, yo, what's up? What did he do this time? We're gonna get right into it. I'm a bit late. Did I miss anything? No, you didn't. This is the beginning of the stream, guys, so relax. We're just now starting. I just want to see how you guys' days are, like how you've been. Did you do anything for St. Patty's Day? Did I stream after Valentine's Day? Should I ask how your guys' Valentine's Day are? I don't know. I've been getting ready for Resident Evil 4 Remake. Awesome. I'm a psycho for having 2 Guinnesses and an Angry Orchard after shift, but good thing that I ain't up to Minilad's case of psychotic. Yeah, it would be kind of concerning. You'd probably be in jail if you did. Have you had a good week? I have had a good week. Lord Mercy, what did he say? We're going to get into that right in a second. I just want to see how you guys are doing real quick. Nice necklace. Thanks, I appreciate it. Hey, TJV in chat. I've had a good week. Who would win, Nemesis or Pyramid Head? I don't know what that is. Just got to work, but definitely gonna play in the background on my headphones. Awesome. Hopefully you can understand this. So I'll repeat a lot because I know a lot of people like to listen to this as if it's a podcast or whatever. It's not. I don't ever plan on doing a podcast unless I'm doing it with some friends or something like that, and these regular live streams wouldn't be a podcast or anything, but I will try to repeat what the person says and go from there. Just got a raise and TJV live. Great day. I appreciate it. Has he said anything about having the pissed ripped out of him by the crew in the meme streams? He has not, but he does talk about YouTube. He does talk about what he plans on doing for the future, and there's like this very specific thing that's just insane to me, okay? And the reason why he brings all of this up and then he contradicts himself, we're gonna get into that in a second. And it was part of his latest stream. I caught up on that. And then there's other parts of his stream. I don't know the timestamps. I was gonna plan on skipping through it with you guys real quick. But then also, by the thumbnail, there's also a comment saying that people can change. I blurred out the first part of it because it's inappropriate or whatever. But people honestly believe that Minilad deserves a second chance, and he screwed up once. It's okay for his mistake. So yeah. And he read out my chat. Yes, I'm never gonna read out your chat again, Patrick. And TJ Mini is just digging a bigger hole for himself. I agree. Time for Minilad to get his career jeopardized once more. Well, he does that almost any day that he uploads or live streams, he's doing that. From his second apology video, you mean his first, because the Clear in the Air video wasn't an apology video. But his first apology video, he clearly only cares about his channel. Without it, he feels useless and doesn't even care about anything else, which is really pathetic. I agree. What's going on this time? Okay, so we're gonna hop into that in just 1 second. Just 1 second. I'm gonna make sure everything is good here. Did you hear about Rodgers might be going to the Jets? Yes, I did. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. And I'm only gonna say that once. Anybody else who brings up Rodgers and the Jets, I'm gonna ban you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that salty. Yeah, I'll talk about it here in a second. We're gonna hop. Actually, we're probably just gonna hop right into it because that's probably the best case scenario. Yeah. Okay. The title of it, and I'm gonna say this. Thank you, Ghost Ninja, for subscribing to me. I appreciate it. It's right there. I appreciate it. You can get the Yoshi to dance and do other stuff too if you want to do other stuff. I guess Dat Darn is given a crown. You only give a crown for donations. You don't give a crown for subscribing, but I guess that counts. I'm actually shocked that Ghost Ninja is in the live chat and he subscribed, because usually people who subscribe are people not even in the live chat. They're watching my video from like 2 years ago and they don't even know that I'm live. So okay, anyways, we'll pass all that. There's 150 plus people here. Hopefully one of them's Mini Lad. Hello, Mini Lad. I'm gonna double check. Is he live right now? Because if he's here right now, that would be awesome. You know, he would never admit to it if he was here. Mini Lad is not live. Okay, so there is a small chance, I guess, that he could be watching this. Don't think he is, but if you are, Mini Lad, all I want you to do is stop making videos on the platform, because you screwed up way too many times on the platform. Way too many times. Not just one mistake, not just one incident involving the girls, multiple different incidents involving multiple different people. And I just don't want you on the platform overall. I feel like I have to say that slogan, like a slogan-esque sort of thing in the beginning of every video to Mini Lad, just in case he watches that video. Or he could just reach out to me. Interview with Mini Lad? I hope one day. That would be awesome. Alright, are you guys getting annoyed at the music? Do you want me to shut off the music while I talk more? Or should I turn off the music? Is music good or music bad? Music's alright. Music's fine. Music fire, you good? Nah, the music okay? Alright, seems like everyone would be. Would the interview be good though? Oh, it would be. If I was able to ask any question I want towards Mini Lad, it would be a great one. It'd be a great one. Now, would his answers be good? I don't know. He could just dance around every single one. It could be similar to like the Omrecker interview, where yes, I asked him questions, and yes, I tried talking and working things out with him, but me and Ohm just could not find like a good thing. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying the music fine. Thank you. Everyone, hi Minnie. Like everyone's so excited. Hello Minnie. No, he's probably not even here. If you interview him, it'll be like how Colossal is crazy interviewed Lion Maker. Yeah, that one's dead. Alright. So, to sit here and spit this out real quick before I jump into anything, I will try to keep priority number one if there is any donations or memberships. I want to be able to call out the people who would like to support me and everything. I appreciate that. But I'm not going to sit here and ask for it the entire time. So this is my one and only time. I'm probably going to say this as well. I do have the memestream setup still working for this. So if somebody wants to send a meme, you could. But I don't plan on making a meme stream. I didn't like the 2 or 3 meme streams I did. But you're more than welcome just to tip with some URL link or tell me to look something up if you guys want me to see something. I probably won't do a meme stream again. But again, I don't like talking about donation and blah, 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 blah. Make sure to donate and everything. That's just cringe to me. So this is going to be the only time I say it. I will give my attention to you guys who do donate and become a member or whatever the fuck you guys want to do, but that would be the only time that I do it, just letting you know. Anyways, we can move on. At TJV, if you did get a chance to interview him, what would be the first crucial question to him? My first question to him, I would ask him for his side of the story, because I could ask him all these questions, but it would all be based on he assumes that I'm assuming he thinks this and did this and done blah 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 blah. My first crucial question would be, what's your side of the story? And he would just tell his side of the story, and then if I found anything I disagreed with or I think he's lying on, I'd call that out and ask him. But I wouldn't accuse him of being a liar if I don't have proof of something. But like there are screenshots out there between him and the girls. If he lied about one of those things, I would call him out and, yeah, embarrass him, because he deserves to be embarrassed if he's gonna fucking do it. TJV loves vape. He sleeps with it. You have no idea. So yeah. Don't follow the yikes example on memes. Yeah, don't do that. Alright, anyways. Let's hop into it. Let me find out what I'm... Okay. So I'm going to show off the music for this. Okay, so now it's just me. I know it's pretty weird not hear the music. We're going to hop right into like the whole mini LED thing and what he did real quick. The first thing is just dumb. It's really dumb. And he's insane in just all by itself because of this, but I got to pull up a reference of when I made a video of Minilad doing the exact same thing. It was after all the evidence was coming out that Minilad was a creep and he messaged these girls and all that, and everyone was going after Minilad or whatever, but he still had a major audience. Like, he was still doing live streams. He was still... I don't think he was doing as many live streams, but he was still uploading videos, getting hundreds of thousands of views. Unlike how it is now. If you don't know, Minilad's channel pretty much has like 20k viewers on his live streams. Now, how many of those are repeats and blah blah blah, I have no idea. But I'll just show you Minilad's numbers now. They are severely down. I'm not gonna make a video talking about his analytics again because I just did that recently, I think. But I will show you that his, 17K, 27K, 19K, 22K, 17, 19, 24, 25, 44. These are like the higher ones, I would say, where we're getting into the higher ones. But this is, again, when he was doing more regular type content. So yeah, no videos over 100,000. Barely of any of these videos. Like, none of these videos are over 30K. The last month or so. The last 8 live streams he's done. Which some of the live streams are privatized. He's privatized some of them or unlisted some of them. So, do you know what that means? There's probably something in there he doesn't want people to go back and rewatch, is my guess. It could be wrong. Maybe he just has them unlisted and then he selected them to be listed, so now they're listed. But there is a couple of them, like between... Let me think. I think between this one was 2 days ago, this one was 9 days ago. I think there was a live stream in between this. You cannot find it anymore. What was in there and what it is, I don't know. And I don't care. There's probably nothing, but maybe he did slip up and talk about the drama slightly, and I just didn't happen. I'm going to let you guys know, just because you see these little red lines under the videos does not mean I watch him live. I really don't most of the time, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I watch him live to catch something, see if I can find something, and move on from there. But I do go back. I try to go through it as quickly as I possibly can, just so I'm not spending, how long are his videos? 7 hours here, 9 hours here, 6 hours here, 4 hours here, 4 hours here, 4 hours here, 4 hours here. I'm not spending all that time watching a full live stream, okay? If you guys catch something and send it to me, I applaud you. I'll give you credit. But I look through all this, and it's the same old junk, and I don't want to be known as the Minilad milker, I guess, so I don't want to make a video about every little thing he says. There is a couple things that I think he's just being a dickhead sometimes during the live stream sometimes he's just overly cringy, because for the sake of content, he wants to be overly cringy, but that's not really worth me making a video for, I don't think. Not as important as, like, the donations recently that I've had a problem with. So this most recent one is where I pulled the most recent stuff at. This is the point I'm going to be talking about right here. And the reason why I bring this up is because he does something he did back when I called him out for this a long time ago. He is now... Do you remember the one chip challenge he did? Does anybody remember that one chip challenge he did? And he was snotting. I did a 24-hour live stream where I watched him snotting out of his nose and his mouth for 24 hours straight. Does anybody remember that? Or no? Some people might. Okay, so I'm not going to pull it up. Yeah, it was really gross. Okay, some people know. Oh, God, how could I forget about that? I remember. Okay, so some people know what it is. Okay, so he did this one chip challenge, and it was so spicy and so hot, he started snotting over himself, like snotting like all over his face, wiping it everywhere, and he kept eating it, and then he doused himself in milk. I watched that for 24 hours, saying that if I can go through watching this man, this creep, completely make a fool of himself, then all of you guys can at least spare a little bit of time to hear me out. And the only thing I wanted heard out on is that this man does not deserve to be on YouTube. He deserves to address the allegations correctly, which at the time he only put out the clear in the air video. So I guess in a sense it works because we got the apology video, but I don't know how much of my live stream or my videos made an impact on that. My point that I'm getting at is that my point that I was getting at with the live stream though is I wanted people to pay attention to it and I wanted notice of it. There was some article that was written about it too, about my 24-hour live stream challenge, which is pretty cool. Somebody took their time to go write an article and post it on a website, which I read. But anyways, at the time I was making content that he is willing to harm himself because, you know, that can't be good for you or whatever. He's willing to harm and make a fool of himself just for content. And one of the things was he purposely was hurting himself. Okay, he wasn't like self-aware. He ain't like, okay, I should sit here. I should pay attention. I should do this. I should do that. He was harming himself back in the day, and I have a video where I talk about it. I'm gonna try to pull up the old video because he does that again in his new stream. He harms himself again for the sake of content. Like it's no big deal. Ghost Ninja $2 super chat. The crew's old videos foreshadowed his downfall. Exactly. Thank you so much for $2 super chat. I appreciate it. Dat darn with the crown. You remember. You're probably the only one. If you guys don't know, put a crown right after someone donates. If you're the first one to put a crown, you're the top. Dat darn is in the lead with 1. All right. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate it. So anyways, people say, okay, he's just doing it for the views. I agree. But I'm going to go back to the video where he literally is doing the exact same thing where he's it's in the thumbnail. I got to find it real quick. Give me 1 second. Right here. This video right here of mine, Mini Lad falls off the deep end. And there's a video of him falling over right there. He's falling out of his chair, hitting his head on the back wall of his or whatever. Yeah, this right here. So there's an incident of him falling, and now he does this a lot, okay? And then here, he does the exact same thing.
Oh, this is gonna work for sure. Oh, this is gonna work for sure. This is why you do shoulder press. You work out. I forgot about the part where he falls on me. Oh, fuck my fucking elbow. Oh, it took the wind out of me. Okay.
Took the wind out of him. His elbow hurts.
Oh, it worked. Like and subscribe. Thanks for being here. Oh, God. Ow.
Was that on purpose or not? You're telling me he accidentally fell out of his chair holding his giraffe going, oh, don't worry. I forgot to show this part. My bad. He was attempting to fall out of his chair before. He goes, okay, the pillow doesn't work. Grabs a didgeridoo.
Don't ask why I have a didgeridoo on cue.
So he's trying to fall back. He's trying to harm himself. He's trying to do these stunts as a joke. Now, hold on. People are going to say, hey, why does this matter at all? You're nitpicking. I'm going to get into that in just a second. Please, just for a second, let's watch and see.
Hi-ya-way-ya.
So, can we all agree, type in the chat, I want everyone to type in the chat at the same time so we all can agree, is he doing this on purpose? Is he grabbing multiple items,
oh, this is gonna work for sure.
over himself
oh, this is gonna work for sure.
try to appease his audience?
This is why you do shoulder
press.
press.
Is this on purpose, yes or no? I need you guys to answer yes or no. Alright, okay. Okay, so he's hurting himself. He's harming himself, just like before. Well, my argument before about this still applies now. It's the same argument I had, what was it, 2 years ago when I talked about it? How long ago was that video? Yeah, 2 years ago, right here. 2 years ago when he's done the exact same thing. My argument for this, and it applies to back in 2018 when he did this, and back in 2015 when he harmed himself for content or whatever. It all applies, okay? It all applies. He obviously is doing it for views. He's doing it for attention. He's doing it, okay, because it would be funny, and he's putting his body on the line. How many times have you guys heard, I put my body on the line for content? How many times have you heard that from Minilad, okay? How many times have you guys heard that? Me being a Minilad fan of the past, I heard Minilad say that all the time. He always said, I put my body on the line for content, for you guys. I always put my body on the line. Okay, and it's getting to the point where he's bragging that he does it. Like, do something, guys, because I'm putting my body on the line. Okay, so he did this, maybe for a reaction, maybe for whatever. Okay, whatever. But the goal is he didn't accidentally do this. This isn't an oopsie moment caught on stream. This isn't any of that. Okay, this is him purposely doing it. Okay. Two things with this, and you could take it both ways, and I would accept both. We'll vote in the chat which way, which theory you're going to go with for this, okay? And this, again, this might be we might be going way down into the rabbit hole on this, but hey, listen. One, does this show or not show how desperate he is to keep his YouTube channel, and then in turn tells us that he'll never leave YouTube? Because if he's willing to harm his body after all this self-healing and therapy and taking care of my body and eating healthy and taking care of my mental state, you think this self-harm is anything he would do? No, he's doing it for YouTube. He's doing it for attention. He's doing it for views. Do you think this means he is permanently staying on YouTube if he's willing to do this shit? That's the first one. You can roll with that. That's the reasoning why. That's what he's doing it for. Because he just loves YouTube, and he wants to keep doing shit like this. Okay, that might be it. Number two. Same thing, he's doing it for YouTube, he wants to stay on YouTube. He's just faking this completely. This is completely acting. We've seen Minilad act, we've seen the Clear in the Air video, we've seen the apology video, and we've seen what he really thinks of the situation. Get your facts straight, which he says to the entire thing. Do you think he's just faking this completely? Like, it doesn't really harm him at all? Because how harmful, like, my floor right now is a rug, and underneath that is concrete. A rug and concrete. If I fell back in my chair onto the floor, it would not really hurt that much. I wouldn't be complaining about my elbow. So how fake do you think this is? Because he probably has wood floors with carpet, is what I'm assuming. I can probably skip ahead to find out if it's carpet. It looks like carpet. So do you think it's both, where he's faking it and doing it for YouTube, or this is a real stunt, he's really wanting to harm himself for YouTube? A little bit of both? Alright. Alright. So I'm seeing a lot of boths, but some people are saying it's more two. He's just faking it. Some people are saying one, he really is wanting to harm himself for content because that's the only way he can get content. I understand if you go both, or if you're just right in the middle saying, it's probably both. He's probably overreacting a bit, but it is what it is. Okay, somebody says right here, the Miller Station, who cares? LOL. Alright, who cares? That's fine. But when anybody sits here and says, Minilad, he loves doing YouTube, but no way he would, like, screw up so big where he has to leave the platform and would stay on the platform. If he's to the point where he's fine with harming himself for this, he's 100% staying no matter what. Because he's already proved he can harm other people and stay on the platform. That doesn't stop him from leaving. He's already proven that he can harm his own audience. That doesn't get him to leave. Now it's to, okay, maybe he's selfish. Maybe he just cares about himself. Well, if he cares about himself, he's harming himself for views. And if he's willing to harm himself for views, which, keep in mind, this whole fucking drama surrounding him is because his mental state went bad and he didn't take care of himself in the first place. This stuff right here isn't really going to help him long term either. And especially if a lot of people are thinking that this is fake, which I think a lot of people are saying this is fake. So, my point getting at this is that it just shows more of a desperate attempt that he's going to stay on YouTube. And there's little to no reason to think he's just going to get up and leave. If he's willing to do this for 16,000 views. Maybe he just gets pleasure from fame. Maybe. Well, anything can be content, James. I don't think he's doing it because he thinks that hurting himself or falling over in a chair is like the content to go for. I think it's just anything can be content. He could have just sat there and continued watching memes. But for whatever reason, he wanted to do the classic fall back in the chair like he always used to. You know what I mean? Or somebody told him in the chat to do it, so he has to follow along. I still think Manilad should be off the platform. I personally think he's faking harming himself. I just don't care if he actually hurts himself at this point. I don't care either. He's doing this to himself. I agree. I don't really care. The only reason why I'm bringing this up, and it might not apply to anybody. Maybe some of you guys can use this in your own arguments, because I do see that some of you guys like to debate people in my comment sections. You guys like to go back and forth with people. You're more than welcome, allowed. You have the freedom to use this point in the live stream where I talk about this, where I say, hey, he is this desperate for YouTube. There's no way he's leaving. He's not even leaving to take care of himself. I think this would be a prime example and one of the strongest examples right here. If he's willing to harm himself, he ain't really going to leave just to fix himself. Meaning, you got to rethink why he left for 6 months anyways. Was it really to fix himself? Because he's kind of repeating a lot of the same shit he used to do. And I'm not talking about, like, the content he does. I'm saying the things that he's saying, the way he's dodging everything, it's the same thing he used to do. So, leaving for 6 months for therapy, or was it just to let the drama die down so you can have some audience when you come back? Which one is it more likely? And this is just another thing to add to it. If you think it's insignificant and it's not important, this wasn't for you. This isn't the main part I planned on showing you anyways. This is just a setup to what leads into the next thing. It's literally right after this falling over shit. We'll just continue watching so you guys can get the full thing. Definitely to let drama die down. Great. Miller Station, I'm glad you think that. But I'm just saying, there are people out there who think Manilad, he will leave if he needs to leave to better himself. If he needs to heal inside or outside, he will leave YouTube. No, he won't. He just fucked up his elbow or whatever the hell he said. He just knocked the wind out of him. Oh, it's all for YouTube. I put my body on the line for you guys. Well, he puts his mental state on the line for everyone too, and it got him to where he is. So, Miller Station, this might not apply to you, but I'm just saying, there are people out there who want to argue the opposite. And again, when I'm talking about this, people are going to come after me. Dude, you're milking it. Dude, this is something small. Okay, but to a lot of other people, it ain't. Okay? I got a lot of comments to prove it, too. Which, by the way, we are going to talk about Manilad fans, because I have a lot of, I don't want to say Manilad fans, anti-TJV people. That's the appropriate name. Manilad fans offends them. Because they're not Manilad fans, okay? They're just, you know, they just want him to have a second chance. They just want him to stay on the platform. Or they just want him to be in peace and not be bullied and everything, okay? So, they're not Manilad fans. They're anti-TJV fans, okay? So, everyone in the chat say anti-TJV fan, or anti-TJV people. Say that, because they're not Manilad fans. Oh, no, I'm aware. I've watched your content ever since the Manilad drama started. I know you do this to show people who Manilad really is. I hope more people find you. Keep it up, my guy. Okay, that's cool. Just when someone says I don't care, it's usually boom. That's it. Hey, humans are a mistake. I'm not saying that towards anybody. The username, don't say Manilad fans. That offends them. They're anti-TJV people, okay? They're against me, and they're anti-TJV fans, okay?
Oh my god.
You could say anti-TJV fans. It just sounds weird saying anti-TJV fans. So I say anti-TJV people. Because they're not TJV fans, but they are the opposite TJV fans, which would be anti-TJV fans. So, I don't know. Try to say anti-TJV.
It's fine
TJV
until
fans
Fred fucking falls on you. Alright.
Alright, we're going to continue. Turn up the volume for you guys.
That's not bad. All we lost was one screw. That's not bad. Am I good? No, I'm just being a whore. I guess we're being a sellout. That's what it is. Clip it and ship it. We're being a sellout. Congratulations.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my goodness.
Alright, and if you don't notice, it is like literally right there. Here, I'm even going to do this for you so like all the brain dead people can see. I'm moving my webcam. See how my webcam moved? Guys, look it. You see that little green text down there right there? You see that little green text down there? Does everyone see it? Yes or no? Yes, he just admitted to being a sellout. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Thank you, Redneck97, for subscribing. Does everyone see that right there? Does everyone see that right there? Alright, everyone sees it. Alright, cool. Just want to double check. This is where the next part begins. Because of that little Greg donated $100. Which, by the way, Greg is donating a lot. We will pull up this to show. Greg, $674 this month alone. Past week, nothing pops up, actually. Is it starting a new week? That's why? I don't know. $674 right there. Top tipper. This Jesse lad right here, $651. This Jesse, he or she or whatever, donates $200 during this. $200 during this. $200. Well, Greg donated that 100. Probably donated 2 100s. I'm not 100% on that. Just keep that in mind for a second as we go along this. Razus? Is that how you say your name? Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I just looked up your channel real quick because I saw there's a check mark, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll check out the channel with the check mark real quick. Minecraft? A lot of Minecraft? Is that what it is? Gonna have to watch some of your videos, bro. I've been watching my Minecraft videos before I go to bed recently. I'm one of those guys. Razius. Okay, that's how you say it. I'm gonna hit that subscribe button. You just got a subscriber. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know I'm smaller than you. Oh God, expose me now. Oh no. I'm for real gonna watch. I hit the subscribe button. I'm not gonna turn on notifications because I don't know if you're worthy of that notification bell. But if I watch one of your videos and like it, I'm probably gonna turn on notifications. But yeah, I'm just a smaller YouTuber, so I appreciate when bigger ones hop in and watch my content. It means a lot. Appreciate it. All right. Anyways, let's get to what Mini Lad said, so people can stop saying, "What did Mini Lad say? Can someone just tell me already?" I know you got to be paid. You got to watch a live stream. You got to be in my live stream and watch it for a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. All right, we're gonna talk about Mini Lad, and he just got this $100 dono. What does he say to the $100 dono? I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit for this.
Greg with another $100 donation. Me and Jesse will make you break, like.
Jesse being the other top donor that's also donated $600-something.
But you've already taken.
Hey yo, TJV, quick question. Are you going to attend SnyderCon? I would love to, but it's not in the cards for me right now. There's no way I could be able to attend that right now.
You don't need to donate that much. Like, you don't. But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't deserve it. Thank you.
Jesse Ladd with the $3.
But, like,
Jesse Ladd, by the way, does donate a single $200 dono at one point. Just keep that in mind.
He's kind of American with Scottish vibes. Leviathan, you know I'm not American, right?
Oh, this is another thing, too. Do you remember, guys, when... Okay, do you guys remember the Terrorizer and Mini Lad Ask Mini thing? Where Mini Lad got in the top 10 Irish YouTubers or whatever? Didn't Mini Lad say he wasn't Irish? He says he's... Fact check this for me. Or just... Did he say he was not Irish, right? Yeah, he did. Okay, so he said he was not Irish. He's British or whatever. He's from the UK, because it's Northern Ireland. It's part of UK or whatever, right? So, having said that, he says he's Irish right here, by the way, which I thought was weird. Not worth calling out, but since we're going to go over that part, might as well point it out.
You know that's, like, the whole thing?
Hi, how are you?
I only moved. I'm Irish. That's the whole thing. I moved to America 8 years ago.
Which, by the way, is it weird to say that you're Irish if you're from Northern Ireland, or is that like a big no? You guys aren't Irish, even though you're from Northern Ireland. You're not Irish. Yeah, but Brian made a big point. Brian made a big point that like he wasn't even on the list of top 10 Irish YouTubers, but Minilad was. And he goes, like, they were saying Terrorizer's Irish, Minilad's not, he's British. I gotta pull that up, because now I'm confused. It was this one right here. Okay, whoa, let's not do that right there.
Would you rather have Terrorizer?
Nope. It's in this one, right? There's Ireland and Northern Ireland. Technically, England owns Northern Ireland. See, so that'd make them British, right? Yeah, right here, right here. It's right here. Right here. Vote for your best Irish gaming YouTuber. Right here.
Sorry.
Okay. That's good.
You're not even fucking Irish! Give Brian a BJ.
So yeah. I remember that, but I remember them having a full conversation about it, so I don't know. Yeah, technically British. I don't know. Just something to point out. Not something to like grab your pitchforks because he said he was Irish all of a sudden. No, I'm just saying. I remember that being a big deal back in the day for something, and they kept talking about it in videos, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Okay, whole thing. I moved to America 8 years ago. Okay, I want to make sure. No, but like, thank you. Like, I know we're kind of taking like a tangent here, but like seriously, like for those who are donating, like, thank you. You know, as much as you know, you learn from life and you learn from your mistakes. Like, this is what I want to do.
Okay, so he just thanks him for the money. Okay, and what a more simple thing for him to say. Which it would piss off people like me that he's still getting money for being on the platform, when other people definitely deserve that. I think these people donating to him could find a YouTuber they also like and donate to them. Somebody who has not done the things with girls that he has done, underage girls that he has done, has not done what he's done on the platform of manipulation and threatening to commit suicide if these things come out. A bunch of other slew of things, treating the crew like shit, treating Terrorizer specifically like shit, blaming Terrorizer for making fun of his mental health and everything. All the bullshit he's done. Some other YouTuber deserves that money besides him. I'll always be mad that people donate at him. It's just a flaw of mine, I guess. But a simple thing would have been to sit here and say, all right, thanks, you guys are supporting me, and whatever else he wants to talk about. He talks about something else right here. He learns from his mistakes, all that, blah, blah, blah.
In life, and that's kind of the reason why I came back. Like, I want to be creative, I want to have fun, I want to do dumb stuff, and I have so much stuff planned that I would love to do eventually. It's just obviously money and figuring that part of my life out again. But
money and figuring out that part of my life again. Does that make him sound poor or no? Yes or no? When he says, hey, money in that part of my life again, figuring that stuff out again. Does that make him sound poor at all or no? Just a question. Not trying to, like, pull an I gotcha or anything. No, yes. Bruh, he ain't poor. Yes. Kinda. So kinda down the middle? Okay. Just wanted to know your opinion on it. Not honestly, no. Okay. It might not make him sound poor at all, but he's just trying to figure out the money part of his life. Okay.
like, if I don't know, if we can, if things get back on track, if they don't, it's what it is, you know. But if we do, like, I would love to like have fun bits and do fun shit and like get. I realized that like I was always focused on making sure I had like the next paycheck, and I was always worried about that. But now I just want to do fun stuff. Like that's where I am in life. I want to just do stuff that no one's ever done before. And just push this industry as far as it can go and just have fun along the way. So like, thank you guys for, I don't know, I guess believing in me. You don't need to donate. You don't need to do anything. Just the fact that you guys are here means more than you know. You know, I'm a guy trying to get his life back together. And thank you for keeping my dream alive. So,
couple things right there. Yeah, you can send it to me, Nightmare Bro. Exploring United Kingdom. Can someone catch me up on what's going on? I'm gonna talk about right here. So it's this part right here. I'm gonna replay this part right here.
Like you don't. No. Like I don't deserve it. Thank you. But like
Doyle picked up on
Minnie is kind of American with Scottish vibes. Leviathan, you know I'm not American, right? You know that's like the whole thing.
Hi, how are you?
I only moved. I'm Irish. That's the whole thing. I moved to America 8 years ago.
Super chat.
Oh, okay, I want to make sure. No, but like, thank you. Like, I know we're kind of taking like a tangent here, but like seriously, like, for the
Congrats to Chinstrap getting that crown in early, by the way.
those who are donating, like, thank you. You know, as much as you know, you learn from life and you learn from your mistakes. Like, this is what I want to do.
This is the important part to watch, guys. This is the thing I have a problem with
in life, and that's kind of the reason why I came back. Like, I want to be creative. I want to have fun. I want to do dumb stuff, and I have so much stuff planned that I would love to do eventually. It's just obviously money and figuring that part of my life out again. But like, if I don't know, if we can, if things get back on track, if they don't, it is what it is, you know. But if we do, like, I would love to like have fun bits and do fun shit and like get. I realized that like I was always focused on making sure I had like the next paycheck, and I was always worried about that. But now I just want to do fun stuff. Like that's where I am in life. I want to just do stuff that no one's ever done before. And just push this industry as far as it can go and just have fun along the way. So like, thank you guys for, I don't know, I guess believing in me. You don't need to donate. You don't need to do anything. Just the fact that you guys are here means more than you know. You know, I'm a guy trying to get his life back together.
That's the issue I have right here, and I'll talk about here in a second. Dat Darn's back. There's 3 total donations. Dat Darn has 2. Chinstrap has 1 leading crown. Appreciate all the other crowns, though. Miller Station, I know someone who streams on Twitch, has a son, but lives with his parents with his son. He works so hard and uses Twitch as a second job, all to support his son because the mother won't. He needs the support Minnie gets. I agree 100%. Someone like that, somebody who's struggling to pay bills, somebody who even has a dream to be a YouTuber, deserves to have it, because Mini Lad's already been through that, but he fucked up so bad, and he misused that so bad, and that just pisses me off that somebody like that can misuse the platform that severe, and make that many mistakes, and then he can come play the sad game. I just want to get my life back together. I want to do bits and stuff. If I can figure out what my paycheck is, guys, I can do this. I can do that. When you're literally talking to an audience who's willing to suck your toes just to watch you. They're willing to donate you money. It's 100%. You're going to get money from them. But this is just added on more victimizing himself than anything else. And it 100% is. It's the way he talks. It's what he's saying. And it's the whole idea of, oh, I want to get into doing bigger stuff. It's just if I get there, which entices people. Okay, I need to donate more to support him so he can get there. Because I want to see that from him. There's always going to be people like that, and it's always going to piss me off that people like that are going to follow him to the ends of the earth. It's going to piss me off. But like the Miller Station said right here, that guy who needs the support, I hope, please send whatever his thing is. Send me, put it in the chat or something, so I can come back, look at it, and find out what it is. Those are the people who need the support. That's why, do you guys remember when I used to sit here and do my friendly stream raids, where we hop in a chat of a random person, and I just send all of you guys to their stream? You guys remember my friendly stream raids I did? I did that all the time, because I think that people that all this drama If you want to get away from it, these are great content creators. And it might be someone random that I know nothing about, but it's still something, you know? And I still want to pass that along because somebody will use that audience, those people, even if only 2% of people go to subscribe and actually watch their content. That's still me helping them out just a little bit. And I feel like sometimes you just need that little bit of help. And someone like MiniLad doesn't deserve it. So, sorry, I can't get into this, but yeah. I still can't believe people hated TJV for that. Oh, we're going to get into that in just a second. I appreciate Miller Station the $20 super chat. It does mean a lot. Yeah, just if you're on Discord, you can add me on Discord. My Discord, you can join my server and message me the name or whatever, but yeah, I appreciate it. All right, anyways, what he said here, I'm just going to rewind a tiny bit now so we don't have to rewatch the entire thing.
I realized that I was always focused on making sure I had like the next paycheck, and I was always worried about that. But now I just want to do fun stuff. Like, that's where I am in life. I want to just do stuff that no one's ever done before.
Good luck with that, because pretty much almost anything's been done unless you're really going to just put together a bunch of shit. He tried doing Mr. Beast style content on his second channel, but by that point everyone was calling it Mr. Beast style content, so I don't think what he's doing is actually that new, but maybe he's thought of something way out of the box.
And just push this industry as far as it can go and just have fun along.
Push this industry as far as it can go, so he's part of the industry now. He's probably one of the last few people you'd want to consider a YouTuber and be grouped with at all. So yeah, just best not to be grouped with MiniLad at all.
Away. So like, thank you guys for, I don't know, I guess believing in me. You don't need to donate. You don't need to do anything. Just the fact that you guys are here.
You don't need to donate anything. You don't need to donate anything. Dude, do you know what he's doing right now? The name of the video is memestream live. Guys, tell me in the chat real quick. We're gonna make this big for you. All you MiniLad fans, or anti-TJV people, I should say. How do you send in memes, guys? How do you send memes to MiniLad, okay? How do you do that? What do you have to do to send in memes to the meme stream where he says you don't have to donate money? How do you send in memes, guys? How do you guys send in memes? How do you do that? Let me know. I'm waiting. I'm watching the chat. How do you send in memes? Donate. Pay him. Wow. So some of you guys know. There's only 3 people who know. Come on. More people can start typing. You got it. You got it. Donate effing money. 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 The moolah. So, let's rewind just 5 seconds. 5 little seconds. And he sits here and says, you don't have to donate money.
Thank you guys for, I don't know, I guess believing in me. You don't need to donate. You don't need to do anything. Just
you don't have to donate.
A fun long way. So like, thank you guys for, I don't know, I guess believing in me. You don't need to donate. You don't need to do anything. Just the fact that you guys.
You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything at all, guys. There's no way. You guys don't have to do anything. But he's doing a meme stream right now. $5 super chat from Miller Station. Sure, I'll add you on Discord. It'll be nice to chat with you once in a while. Yeah, for sure. Ash got the first crown there. Congratulations. But yeah, so you gotta donate money to a meme stream. But you guys don't have to donate money. Guys, you don't have to donate money. Miller Station, you don't have to donate money. Okay? You don't have to donate money. But I'm doing a meme stream. But you don't have to donate money. Send me your memes. But you don't have to donate money. It's sort of like this, like, meme streams are disguised as pay me money and I'll watch some dumb shit from you. It's so stupid. This is just, yet again, I don't think this is manipulating an audience. I do not think that this is sitting here and I don't think this is sitting here MiniLad being evil. Again, you could take this as a very minor nitpick as well. You could phrase it that way. But this is just another thing where MiniLad's going to try to stay face, and it doesn't work. If he was owning this shit, being like, yeah, this is what I want my income to be. I want you guys to donate me money. Go. I would that would at least be honesty. But it's not. He wants to play this as if it's okay, I have to be a holy Christian. Okay, I'm not asking you for money, but I want to see your guys' memes. But don't make me money. You don't have to do that. You just got to be here, guys. Remember for 13 months, Thunder Cookie, you don't have to send me merch, TJ. You don't have to. Sympathy baiting? The whole thing is for fucking pity. It's all for pity. It's all just, it's just pity. Pity him. Just trying to get my life back together. Pity me. My life sucks. Even though he probably still has plenty of money in a bank account. And if he doesn't have the money, his mom and dad might give him the money. He can live a good, well life and go get a normal job. And nobody will ever have to talk about him again. But no, he wants to be on YouTube. Which, yes, there's a threat of him possibly talking to more minors someday. There's also a threat of sitting here, using manipulation. Any staff he has for a Discord server or whatever that he still talks to, same thing. Same thing can happen still. Appreciate Thunder, you being a member for so long. I appreciate it. Over a year. Damn. All right.
Guys are here means more than you know. You know, I'm a guy trying to get his life back together. And thank.
Do you guys see how he does the whole like eyebrow raise right here, like just in the middle? It's just the middle eyebrows raising, and his eyes, they start to glisten with the lights and everything like that when he says that. Oh, poor mini
I was always
lad.
worried about that, but now I just want to do fun stuff. Like, that's where I am in life. I want to just do stuff that no one's ever done before, and just push.
Everyone in the chat, at Nicole Valentine, she just said, "Hey, broski," and she's in one of my live chats. This is the first time I think Nicole's been in. That's my older sister, Nicole. So everyone in the live chat at Nicole Valentine, and say hello to my older sister. News about her: she's having her very first kid out of all of his siblings. So I'm gonna be an uncle because of her. It's absolutely amazing. Everything with the pregnancy seems to be going well as far as I know. So yeah, Nicole, thank you for joining it. I appreciate it, and I love you. All right.
This industry as far as it can go and just have fun along the way. So like, thank you guys for, I don't know, I guess believing in me. You don't need to donate. You don't need to do anything. Just the fact that you guys are here means more than you know.
All right. Let's get all the sappy shit out of the way. I'm sorry. When my older sister joins my live stream for the first time ever, it like, yes, it wants me. I want to cry a little bit, okay? Because she's never done it before. Now she's finally doing it, and she's my older sister, okay? You know. All right. Anyways, let's get all the sappy shit out of the way. So don't donate. We've already been over this. Thanks everyone. Due in July. Love you too. Back to work I go. But you got my full support. Appreciate it, Nicole. Hopefully work as well. All right. Sappy shit out of the way. Let's keep going. When I say sappy shit, I don't mean to be mean, so I don't think I'm being mean. I love my sister. All right.
I'm a guy trying to get his life back together. And thank you for keeping my dream alive.
So poor Minnie, he's just trying to get his life back together, and he's keeping his dream alive. And at the end of the day, that's what this is. That's what this is. That's all. It's one big dream for him. It's his dream to stay on YouTube. Let's continue.
I know I'm being sappy, but like, I don't know.
Oh goddamn! I use the same word he did, sappy. I'll use the word cringy from now on, so I don't have to use the same word as mini lad. Yes, I've gone that far.
Goofy and fun, but like seriously from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Anyway, back to memes, back to fun stuff.
And he goes back to watching memes. All right, so that's like the main talking point where he sits here, takes a break, talks for a bit, blah, 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 blah. I will be skipping forward in here just because there was a couple other things to talk about. Go forward. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. His whole, just to recap, just in case somebody's joining or tuning in or whatever. his dreams to be on YouTube. He's pretty much just making himself the victim again, saying, "Hey, I made mistakes or whatever, but trying to get my life back together. I'm trying to figure out what the check thing is. I'm trying to find stability for my life and all this other bullshit. Blah 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 blah. I want to make big content, but we're not there yet, guys, or whatever. Blah 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 blah." And it seems like it's a big pity party, which in turn makes people donate more money. And it works. It definitely works. The same people are showing up. How many times has Greg donated? Probably ever since he's came back to watch Minilad be on live streams again. And same applies to a lot of people. Some of these people in the live chat are very recognizable for being there, like, several live streams, month after month after month. So what's your thoughts on that? Yeah, there's some weird stuff that he puts in here. Minnie had the most saddest downfall, and I want to do my own video take on it and how his young fans should not turn down on him because he needs to be away from YouTube and not on here. Like, bro, yeah, 100%. Still angers me that he is on YouTube and has a channel. Yup. How is Minnie still on the platform, Lamau? No idea. I don't even want to call him a lad because he isn't a trustworthy person to call a friend. I'm gonna still look through here. Right here. Another, Jesse Ladd donated a $200 dono. This is the $150 dono.
The two times, well, actually, there's a bunch of times, but the Gmod Dragon Ball Z video especially, I've never laughed harder in my life. I've never laughed harder in my life. That to me is one of my favorite memories I've ever had in my entire life.
Shugo, thanks for the $2 super chat while I talk about $150 super chat going to a pedophile.
Inside YouTube, outside YouTube, it doesn't matter. Gmod Dragon Ball Z from 2014 is a core memory for me. Also, Jesse with $150 submitting a video. We will wait and see what that is. Check, we got a wump in chat again. Jesse, it's like...
Wow, $150 super chat and you have to wait to see what it is? That isn't like an immediate thing. If somebody donated... Okay, I'm not going to say that because I don't want to talk about that. But I just don't want to talk about, like, the possibility of any of y'all giving me anything. But $150 super chat and the shit doesn't play right away. You don't pay your full attention to somebody who probably just paid your electric bill. What the fuck? Pays your internet bill for a month. What the fuck? Again, nitpicking. Don't think I'm actually after Mini Lad for this. It's just nitpicking. Just saying.
You guys are fucking crazy.
And you get called crazy. How dumb. Now I'm gonna skip through here every 5 seconds. I wonder if I can go back and find the $200 one to show you guys. So that's $350 just from Jesse Ladd. Jesse Ladd has also been putting down a few other ones. Those are smaller donos. He's still getting a lot of donos. People say, "Oh my God, he only got like a couple donos." He doesn't get that many donos. He gets quite a bit. I mean, it only takes a minute or two. And I'm going by. I'm skipping every 5 seconds, so don't worry. $150 for electric bill in California. That's definitely false. California. Does he live in California? I thought it was Texas still. Is he back in LA? I didn't know he was back in LA. Damn, chin strap. Got that one. I know Dat Darn got the one before that. Miller Station, $5 super chat. Is he in California in LA? Did I forget about this? Am I dumb? It's a shame to see what Minilad truly is because he was one of my favorite YouTubers. I even made memes of the guy for meme streams. Yeah, I agree. I made videos about Minilad too. The videos I have about Minilad are still up on my channel. It sucks. It really does suck. It really sucks what Minnie did, because I was a huge fan as well. Chinstrap got another one there, and then Doyle got this one here. Council of Holy Microwaves, $5 super chat. He wants his life back together, but not the peoples he's hurt. Hope his pillow is damp and his walls rather moldy. That's the nicest way to say something negative about him. And Nicole with the $10 super chat. Hannah, what? Nicole just donated $10.
Why?
I don't know why.
Slap her.
Nicole, you said slap her? No, I'm not gonna slap my sister. People have accused me of that shit before, though. I see you, motherfuckers.
It was a joke. We love Nicole a lot.
Yes. Nicole.
Why do you look so disappointed?
No, it's just I'm fine with random people donating to me. People that I have not met in real life, maybe. Yes, that's fine. But people I know, Nicole, just buy me a pack of gum or something like that. Buy me Tic Tacs.
Orange specifically.
Orange Tic Tacs. Or you can... Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. But, or let me use your discount at your work. Boom. That was the best dono I've ever gotten in my life. All right. I'm going to keep skipping through. Keep going ahead, ask your questions. I appreciate all the donos, guys. It means a lot. Nicole said she was going to... She has to go back to work. Bullshit. She's sitting here just watching my stream. Miller Station $5 dono. One last dono, but I hope he stubs his toe, and when it heals, he stubs it again, and the process repeats forever. Chinstrap with another one. Chinstrap has it over anybody else. Thank you. I appreciate Miller Station for the $5 dono. One more thing that he does, and this I don't have that big of an issue about this because it is his content. He's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants, but Minilad does definitely like to harp back on the stuff he's done before. So, like, during the stream, he rapped, he did his double speed rap god thing, like, twice during the stream. Again, harping back to something that he was originally loved for, because he did that so well, and people appreciated his talent, and loved watching him because he could double speed rap god and do all that. But, having said that, he does like to harp back on old things to keep himself loved or liked or whatever. Fine. But usually that's not how it works. That's like if the Vanoss crew constantly did like Banana Bus, or they constantly sat here and did the same Gmod map over and over again. I mean, it's just harping back on something you did before, and it ain't really gonna grow into something bigger. So if Minilad's real idea is to do that, then this is something else. But again, this is a meme stream. Somebody is donating for him to do it. But again, there has been incidents where he just brings back something he's done before. For example, falling back in the chair. He used to do that a lot. There's been multiple examples of him falling back in his chair, and now he's doing it again. Should go with the $2 super chat. Dat darn got it this time. I hope he farts midstream and it ends up runny. Oh, that's disgusting. Thanks.
God. 21 is.
Alright. And as far as I know, nobody in the live chat was really calling him out, and if somebody was, then they have their comment deleted for sure. I do have on Instagram proof of somebody having their comment deleted. I'll pull up Instagram. I'm not going to pull up random Instagram DMs, though, so. Because I'm not going to reveal people who I talk to on Instagram. But there is somebody recently who sent me a video of it. Was it on Instagram? I really hope it was. If it wasn't... Fuck, where is this at? Somebody just sent me one. Let me try to find it. Okay, so somebody did send me this. And I will show this real quick. So, right here, there's... Is there any way I can, like... I'm going to pull it up right here. See if this works. Right here.
Actually, that wasn't that bad. Thanks for the $10. My brother in Christ, like, thanks for the 10.
He said, my brother in Christ, thanks for the 10. And the donation triggers $10 jump scare. So this person donated, and he said, "Thank Christ." So right here, this is what happened. So there's this guy who messaged me on Instagram. I had to reread the message to confirm this was it, because I got multiple messages on Instagram about a couple different things. So one, somebody messaged me saying, "Hey, my comment got deleted. They sent me a video. I can't find that. I don't know if the person closed DMs with me or why I can't find that." So yes, he's deleting comments. That ain't surprising. He's deleting comments. I've talked about it already. I'm shadow banned. I'm to the shadow realm because I've tried commenting something even nice, even random. I one time I just commented something like wow, WOW, wow. I commented that, and it's nobody can find it. I've already confirmed it with people. I am shadow banned. I'm hidden from his channel. You can't find my comments, so I don't comment. So people can be hidden. So be careful. Second, I don't want to be sent to the shadow realm. That's a very dark place. Second, this person donates $10, and he sits here and says, "As a father, I please ask you to leave YouTube. You are a danger to children." That's what this guy says. And he specifically worded this as nicely as he possibly can. And I'll show you the part right here where he says it. Don't mean to call this guy out on anything, because he's actually doing something good. I should have blurred this or whatever. So sorry if, Chris, you're watching this and you hate me for this. I'm sorry. "As a father, I please ask you to leave YouTube. You are a danger to children." That's what his donation apparently was. And then this was Mini Lad's reaction, which I had it pulled up right here. This was his reaction to the $10 dono of him saying that.
Actually, that wasn't that bad. Thanks for the $10. My brother in Christ, like, thanks for the 10.
And that's all he has to say to it. So there has been multiple incidents where people now at this point has donated to Mini Lad. He says nothing. He thanks for the dono. That one point he did say, "Hey, get your facts straight." The person who donated, "Get your facts straight." And I made an updated video on it, which a lot of people commented, "Damn, you're milking this." Blah, 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 blah. And we're going to get into that in a second. But that is something right there that I wanted to point out also happened. I wish I could find the video of the guy's comment getting deleted, because it's good. Because after 20 seconds, he's refreshing it, and the moment it says 20 seconds, the comment disappears. And I'm like, damn, that's a hard delete. Because if you're hidden, your comment still appears. Okay, tell me if you guys understand this. Let me explain it and then say yes or no if you understand this. So when you're hidden from a channel, like if I made any of you guys hidden, you guys could still comment and still type in the chat, and you would see your chat, your little comment or your chat little thing, if you were hidden. So when I comment, my comment's still there, but it's hidden. When a comment is deleted, if you go back to look for your comment and it's not there, it was deleted, like actually deleted, because comments are only held for review for a certain amount of time. It's not like, if you have a bad word, it automatically gets deleted. No. If you put a bad word, like one of the bad words on my channel is the N-word. So if you use the N-word, your comment is held for review, but it's held for review for 30 days. So if your comment gets deleted within 20 seconds, that means Mini Lad went in and actually clicked delete, or a moderator did, deleted the comment. And I definitely think it's more of Minilad than a moderator, because like I have moderators for a smaller channel and they're not going by deleting comments, but maybe he has a moderator going through his comments and deleting them. I don't know. But his comment was deleted right after. So that means somebody went in and deleted it after 20 seconds, because he constantly was refreshing and was like, because apparently it happened to him, so then he re-recorded him doing it again, and it happened again, and then he sent it to me. So somebody went in and actually, like, boom, deleted it. And I when he sent me that, I was like, okay, this is not that big of a deal. It's a deleted comment, whatever. But no, he was literally waiting for it. He was like 20 seconds after, okay? It literally went up into space through the satellite all the way to where Minnie lives, okay? And then as soon as he got it, he deleted it. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Wow. It's just a different perspective you get from looking at that. It's weird. Yeah. Again, not that big of a deal. You can consider it a nitpick. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. Trying not to get all those anti-TJV people after me. Alrighty. Alright. Alright. So. Let's jump into this. My video, Minnie responds to being called out. He says the dumbest thing ever, which is, get your facts straight, is what he says, and I quote. We all know he said this. Does anybody not know about this video, or does everyone know? For what it's worth, TJV, I believe Sensitive Society is planning on uploading something regarding Minilad. All the updates you've been giving has most likely been getting heat onto Minilad. I hope so. I love Sensitive Society. He can upload a video about Minilad any day of the week, and that would be awesome. But anyways, if you don't know about this, I'll replay it.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the 3. Thanks, man. Hang on them? I don't know what you're saying. I'm gonna go. By the way, to the person who just donated to me, please get your facts straight. Thank you. I'll be back.
So, to the person who just donated to me, please get your facts straight. Thank you. And that's what he said. Alright, and I made this like, hey, he's clearly denying what happened by saying get your facts straight, okay? Some people thought in the comments here, and I will give the benefit of the doubt to this, some people thought maybe he said get your facts straight as in it wasn't exactly like that. So I don't know. Yeah, it's exactly like that, Angry Zero. Exactly. Thanks, I'm gonna go. Anyways, you're wrong. It's exactly what he did. But some people are saying that like maybe it wasn't worded exactly right, and maybe that's what Minilad meant. But again, that's given way too much benefit of the doubt. Minilad knows what those words mean when he don't, because the comment is, "We won't forget what you've done, Craig. Sending and receiving inappropriate texts from minors." That definitely happened. There's no way you can misread that. Threatening these poor girls to keep them silent. That definitely did happen with him threatening to commit suicide. And then played victim. He did play the victim. 100% he played the victim. So maybe the played the victim part he would try to argue against, but the other two definitely not. You don't deserve to stay on this platform? I don't know. Maybe it was, I don't know. I think honestly that whole get your facts straight line he said is definitely an outburst from him. He wouldn't do that anymore because of I made a video on him now, and now he knows it's out there, and there's 100% he's updated on what I'm talking about. I don't think he's just ignoring it. I'd be shocked. I'd be proud of him if he was able to ignore like what I was saying about him. Not because I'm big or anything. It's just because he knows I'm someone who makes a video about him, and he probably seen it pop up in a recommended because he sees one and it pops up, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, anyways, having said that, I don't know. Regardless, let's jump into it. God, it's kind of in the way. I want you guys to be able to see these comments. So I'm gonna have to move some stuff around. So let's move the alert box can stay right there. The chat box needs to move. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. All right, and we can see this. Okay. And then I'm gonna minimize me, so make me smaller. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Had to adjust. Imagine still making videos on MiniLad. You're just milking it, trying to keep your views up. Even both of these girls have told everyone to stop. Thoughts on the comment? Alexander Cox, happy birthday. Guys, chat, thoughts on this right here. Thoughts on this comment right here. Imagine still making videos on MiniLad. You're just milking it, trying to get your views up. Even both of the girls told everyone to stop. That is a certified anti-TJV person. 100%. 100%. When did they say to stop? I don't know. I don't know when they said to stop. If they actually did say to stop, I would love someone to DM that to me. Or fucking post a URL link wherever the fuck it is. But I don't know. I don't know if they actually said that. I tried looking into it one night through Twitter and through YouTube. But that's it. That's it. Regardless, though, let's talk about the first part, because we're not certain on that. Imagine still making videos on MiniLad. Yes, I do that. You're just milking it, trying to get your views up. Well, I guess if you have to point it out, let's go over to my channel. So, this is my channel, guys. So let's look at the views. 10,000 views on this video. How many views does this have, guys? 700 views? Alright, so I upload something else besides MiniLad. Then MiniLad and MiniLad, 42, 12,000. Okay. Not about MiniLad. And I'll count this Omega one up here. Not about MiniLad. Not about MiniLad. That's about MiniLad. Not 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 about MiniLad. About MiniLad. Not about MiniLad. Not about MiniLad. That's kind of about MiniLad, but it's about old content. I'll count that. Bang, bang, bang. Not about MiniLad. Not about MiniLad. Not about MiniLad. Not about... Okay, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the point. All right. It was more so stop talking to me about this drama. I want to move on. At least that's from what I remember. All right. So, regardless, the point is he says you're just milking it, trying to get your views up. The only videos that really get the views, besides maybe the Delirious drama here, which even that only got 2,000 views, is the MiniLad content. So, do people want to see the MiniLad content or no? And the answer is yes, they want to see the MiniLad content, okay? They want to see the MiniLad content. People want to see it. Now, if people went to go check out my Omegle video or my Skillshare video or my Chris Rock and Jada Will Smith thingy, or where I watch random police body cam footage, or where I talk about EA Sports, or where I talk about movie reviews, or if I sat here and made content about my mom, or if I made gaming videos here, or if I made year videos here, or if I talk about the new movie and theories like that. If people wanted to see that content, don't you think they would have went and checked that out? Don't you think that some people are just into the MiniLad drama and they want to see updates on the MiniLad drama? Maybe. So, yeah, I'm quote-unquote milking it, but I'm making content that people want to see. Now, that doesn't always mean it's right. I understand that 100%. But I am trying to make content and updates on stuff that I do think is necessary to make updates on. Or just have casual live streams talking about MiniLad where I can sit here, talk, ask questions, we can debate, and go from there. So, yeah. So, again, that's the first one. Wanted to point that out. I did make comments to some people, and I'm gonna go down there. And don't think anything about the whole like thing. I just randomly like comments at night sometimes that I like. I do appreciate some comments that are up there, so sometimes I hit the like button, but some of them I don't because I just don't see them. So don't. TJV, I recommend you go to a channel called Audit the Audit. Yeah, I've seen Audit the Audit. I like this comment. No, Mini Lad does not deserve a second chance. Get a Walmart job, paint houses, work at McDonald's, whatever. He does not deserve social media presence. He ruined that. He's a pedophile. 100%. Oh, wow, this is long. I'll have to read that separate and maybe reply because I'm not gonna read something that long right now. Yeah, 7 billion people. Not everyone cares, man. He messed up and did some dumb shit, but we don't need you to tell us. I mean, if you search up Minilad on the internet, you can find out, but sure, let's give you views when it's not your content. Instead, like it's a review channel. Stop milking it and making it your own content. Leave it alone. Okay, so if somebody goes to YouTube and types in Minilad, they should be able to find out, right? Oh, Minilad's channel, first result. Makes sense. Oh, a stream of his. So you don't find out what he did. Oh, now you do. Okay. Now, oh, there's more now. Oh, there's even more. Oh, there's another one. Wow. It's almost like, you know, Minilad's channel pops up first, and if people are searching up Minilad because they want to go watch him, it ain't like they're gonna click the Minilad thing, right? Like it's almost like it's pretty easy to get to Minilad's channel. How about on Google? Let's try Google, okay? Maybe there's alarm bells that go off, okay? Maybe Minilad. Minilad news, Miniladder decor, Minilad Twitter, Minilad age, Miniladder shelf, Minilad real name, Minilad Vanos. Okay, so nothing pops up there besides the news. You can look up Minilad news, I guess. Okay, so British entertainer. That points out he's British. Shows some shirtless photos of him. It doesn't really do that. There's a fandom thing right here. That definitely is going to have something, but does not pop up. Age 28 years old. Nothing on here says that. Says the network. Says all of his channels. Says his full name, his education. People may ask, what has happened to Minilad? However, Minilad's Twitch account was permanently banned on the same day as this interview was uploaded, making it unlikely that he will return to the platform. On June 23rd, 2021, after 1 year since the allegations, Craig returned to YouTube on his second channel, Craig Thompson. Wow, that's almost like it doesn't say what happened. It just says allegations. This is the only alarming thing Google tells you? I thought this guy was a big bad guy. Like, YouTube should have, like... What? So let me go back to this. I mean, if you search up Minilad on the internet, you can find out. You got to click a few buttons. You don't just find out by searching him, you know? Again, just a small nitpick, just picking on this person real quick. $5 super chat from Soap. Mini sent his area to 13-year-old, which is even worse than Hallie and Ash. I have proof. Check DMs on Discord. So these two interviewers are aware. I feel like this is a troll. Let's look. What's your Discord name, Soap? Oh. Did you... Oh, that's your Discord. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Did you send it to me? Let me look. Miko. Where's that at? The messages are 7 months old. Look far back in DMs. I probably didn't see it. Hold on 1 second. Are you talking about with the Keemstar thing? Yeah, the Undiscover girl. I've talked about that before. I can pull it up again. If you're talking about the one on Twitter, yeah. No, I know it's more than that. It's just Keemstar called out Minilad a long time ago for sending some very naughty stuff, and I made a video talking about that. Guess what? That didn't get a lot of views. I wonder why. It's almost like, you know, some people want to come check out the Minilad stuff, and then at one point, people were after me for something, and then no matter what I said, just, it didn't stick. It didn't get enough. I could make another update video about it, but again, there's like no new updates, and it's just me rehashing on it again. But I 100% agree. Like, I'm aware of the video. Like, the Beak uploaded about it. Keemstar was tweeting about it, saying, you have all these DMs with, like, girls, and, like, he was complimenting the girl and everything. I 100% get that. Yeah. Minilad is a creep. I 100% believe that. I'll pull up the original Keemstar tweets, because I guess that's the best way to pull it up. Alright, let's pull this up. I'm going to pull it up right in front of you guys. I probably won't be able to see the Keemstar parts of it. Oh, no, never mind, we're good. This is from Craig right here. Yeah, I understand. That is cool. It's great. About it, I understand that. Oh, that's sad. Well, I hope you find someone worth it. Someday I'll find someone. I know you will too. I want that. No holding back anymore. Haha. Our age gap is far too big, Sarah. It's too big anyways. Age gap's too big. Katy Perry's are much bigger, talking about her breast. Her seg though, ew. Yours a bigger. Here don't stick out far, they just seg. Yours a bigger. And that's a photo from the, yeah. Oh, okay, I'm back on track now. They're not even that big in my eyes though. Like even the snaps you sent earlier when you were bored. What one? They showed their size. Oh, fair enough. But like I said, in my eyes, they're actually not that big. Take a pic of the side on and compare it to the celebs with big boobs. Next. Maybe I'm fat. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's my stomach, not my boobs, huh? JK, it's my boobs. Kill me. If you were fat, it would show in that selfie. It's extremely attractive, to be honest. For fuck's sake, Craig, you smooth motherfucker. LOL. Wait, what's attractive? I'm lost. Your boobs and their size. All an underage girl, by the way. And this just got brushed under the rug because Minilad was super popular then. This was a while ago. So, I'm aware. I'm 100% aware. What was the official age of the person? The person was... So, how old was the person? There's also proof that he sent photos too. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull up everything about that, but how old was she? 14, 15 years old? I think she was 14 or 15. 13 or 14. Okay, yep. Yep. He was 20 or 21. Yep. 13 or 14 years old. That's how old they were. So, People think we have to give him a second. Okay, we're going to keep all that in mind. Keep all of this in mind, guys. Right here, what he's saying to a 13, 14-year-old right here, back in 2015. This was back in 2015, guys. Back in 2015. Because he's 28 years old now. 8 years ago, he would have been 20 in 2015. All right, he was talking to a 13, 14-year-old girl then. Keep that in mind. Now, let's talk about it when people are saying, like, support Minilad. Stop Minilad hate right here. Talking to a 13, 14-year-old. Whatever. At the end of the day, he done what he done. Nothing we can do about it now. Guys, there's nothing we can do about it. What are we even doing here, guys? Like, are we even... This is not even a live stream. I don't even want a live stream because we can't do nothing about it, guys. We just can't do nothing about it. We're sitting here. We're talking about it. We're bringing it up. Hopefully for this not to happen to somebody else, even though he's a giant fucking creep for this. Nothing we can do about it. Nothing we can do about it, guys. There's just nothing we can do about it. And people want you to stop doing these videos and stop trying to get them off the platform. Yes, people are doing it all the time. All the time. You're not milking it. Milking it. This girl never got justice. I 100% agree, but I can't make videos about it. You guys know what will happen. I mean, I can make videos about it, but I've already talked about it once. I've talked about it once, and I move on. And I try to keep updates on Minilad. If he talks about it, if he starts begging people for money, if he's falling over in his fucking chair and desperate for content and vows never to leave YouTube, I try to give you guys updates. Do I need to talk about that fucking girl again? Do people not know enough about that? That's nasty as fuck, that screenshot. How are people defending that? It's happening all the fucking time. Right here. Just when I thought TJV moved on from this, he is still fucking milking the mini drama. Let it go, man. Let it go, man. Trying to find more. Manilad is the type of guy to know he's walking into the teacup sting house and walks in anyways. To catch a predator. Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen was going to do something about him, I think, at one point, but then gave up, I guess. Dude, you're worse than Craig at this point. Let me know in the chat, guys. Am I worse than Minilad for milking it?
Fuck no.
I didn't ask you, Hannah. Am I worse than Minilad? Did I talk to a 13-year-old girl on Twitter and say that she has gorgeous boobs? Did I do that? I don't think so. But I'm worse than Craig, guys. That's awful. I agree with Hannah Lamau. Yeah. $5 super chat from the Miller Station. Can we delete a comment real quick? Someone's asking to be donated money in the comments on the vid. Wait, what? Can we delete a comment real quick? Someone's asking to be donated money in the comments on the vid to send to Minnie for a meme stream. Oh, on my video? If somebody's asking in there, then I'd probably delete it, but I don't know if it was here. There's Cal right there. Cal's in the chat. Also, just don't be dumb enough to send money to somebody else just to donate. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, scroll up. It's here. Okay, I'll scroll back up in a minute. If not, I don't care. Even if I don't delete it, people just shouldn't be dumb enough to send money. That's just fucking stupid. Bro, if you're hooked on Mini, just say it to us. Yeah, I'm hooked on making Mini Lad content because it's the one that gets the views, you know? I have to put up, like, my own thing. Personally, I forgive him. And if he wants to remain on the platform, I think that's fine. However, him denying what he's done and not taking responsibility for it is a huge problem. Somebody forgives him. Somebody forgives this guy. Okay, I'm already calling it. 10 years in the future, people are going to say, I forgive him. It was 10 years ago. That's fine. He's older now. It's all right. It's all right. It's cool. It's cool. Here's a question. Why are people defending him? Usually, they don't have a lot of argument why they're defending him. That's why I'm trying to look up, like, if there is. There basically isn't that much of a difference between 17 and an 18-year-old. Sorry. They weren't 17 and 18. It was a 16-year-old and a 22, 23-year-old, and a 17-year-old and a 22, 23-year-old. 16 and 17. And if you're going to say, okay, age of consent is 16, so it's fine, well, I have a 13-year-old girl to show you that it's not okay. And Keemstar called it out, but the only mini lad defense he had was, I was trying to save her life. That's another thing. That screenshot I showed you of him complimenting the boobs of the girl or whatever, his defense for that when Keemstar called him out was, I'm saving her life. She has mental problems. I was helping her out, making her not feel so insecure about herself. Really? Really? But people forgive him. Therapy saves lives, not pedophilia. Yeah, pedophiles. There is more, guys. And that's to the beginning. There must be more on the other one. I got to search that up. I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to get the ones that actually are, like, defending Mini Lad here in a second, guys. I got you. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. You know he has done when YouTuber like TJV's stream has more audience than his. Nah, he has more than this. He usually has 300 to 600 people. He usually has more than me. I mean, I appreciate all you guys for being here. I know we dipped down since 200 because people saw the clip that I showed and they were like, okay, well, I'm gonna dip now. Some people have work and stuff, I get that, but sometimes, no, not at all. I do want to point this one out real quick. Right here. So we haven't forgotten what you've done, TJ. And I asked, what have I done? Nothing. So, having said that, I do got some news to tell you guys. So, does anybody remember when I got called out by Velocity HD? Does anybody remember that? Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Do people remember when I was called out by Velocity HD? Like he made videos about me? Okay, if you don't know, let me say real quick. There was 3 videos about me. One was that I'm a bad commentary channel. One was I dated Hallie, one of the victims of the Mini Lad situation. I dated her, and that's gross of me to do. That was his second video. And then his third video was all of my ex-staff members from my Discord. They bound together to go to Velocity so Velocity can make a video about me. And when that was done, I made a response video. And what I said in my response video, I'll show you here in a second, I guess. But if you go to Velocity's channel, the videos are no longer there. And these are from 3 months ago, 2 years ago, so it have been up here. But the videos are gone. There's no videos of me anymore. So, having said that, what does that mean? Does anybody want to take a guess on why the videos are gone? Does anybody want to take a guess? TJV the Immortal? No. You're dating? I'm not dating Velocity HD. No. Embarrassing? I don't think he was embarrassed of those. You did nothing wrong. That's getting close. He was wrong. That's even closer. Because they were false info. That's the binger. That's the best thing to say right there. Because they were false info. And the reasoning why is because I reached out to Velocity. I had to reach out to Louis Caliber, actually, first before Velocity, because Velocity refuses to DM me on any front. Velocity wants nothing to do with me. But if there was like this small little DRM live stream, a small commentary live stream of people from originally, I've known them from my Discord. They made a live stream podcast talking about drama, and they had me and Velocity on. And me and Velocity, I looked this way, and he looked at his camera this way, and we like pretended to kiss. It's like a virtual kiss. We went mwah, and like, yeah. That was the last interaction I had with Velocity. So I thought we were cool, but Velocity pretty much wanted nothing to do with me after that. And to this day, he still does not want to DM me. He refuses contact with me. So I asked Louis, hey, can you send this message to Velocity? Because they're good friends. And I was like, hey, I have a bunch of information that came to me after a full year, and I'm ready to release it here soon. But if Velocity would like to remove the DMs, they're more than welcome to remove the DM, or not the DMs, remove the videos. He's more than welcome to remove the videos. But just saying, like, I don't want you to think this is a threat. I'm not saying, hey, remove the videos or I'm going to make an exposed video. No, it's just there's stuff to clear my name on some of those things. So, like, my ex-staff members, they called me a woman abuser, that I abuse female members of my family, that I don't pay artists, that I mistreat female staff members, but yet give female staff members special treatment. That's why there's female staff members higher up in my server, and a bunch of other things. And so that's what happened with the Velocity video. And that's what was in the last one about the ex-staff members. The other ones were about my relationship with Hallie and how it was gross, apparently, and how it was a bad commentary channel. So I just told him, hey, remove that last one. I wasn't asking for all of them. I was asking just for that last one, because he can have whatever opinion he wants about me, and he can keep it online. I don't have a problem. He decided to remove all three. I was confused and asked why all three, and my response that I got back from Louis, he said that Velocity said that he is done with the drama and he just doesn't want that shit on his channel no more. And blah, 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 blah. So, pretty much what happened was for the last year and a half, 2 years of Velocity having these videos up, I received a lot of crap because Velocity played with the Vanos crew. He had more validity because of that, I guess. And a lot of people came to my channel to crap on me and agree with his points and take the things that were in his video as true or fact or whatever they wanted to use it as and use it against me to not like me and to hate on me. And because of that, I've very publicly, you can look at by my numbers, my subscriber count has been nothing but in a decline ever since. There might have been things that I said or did that made people unsubscribe from me. I'm not saying that isn't, but that is a reason why. And Velocity's video also spawned a bunch of other smaller channels to make videos about me. To this day, there are still people who crapped on me and are saying a lot of like wrong things about me. And Velocity's video is still out there online because other commentary channels pulled that to use that. And now that it's off Velocity's channel, I don't have to worry about, you know, Velocity having the biggest viewed video. I don't have to worry about that being up anymore, but I don't care if it's up. I just told him, hey, I won't release a full video breaking down yours if yours is removed. Because at the end of the day, if yours is removed, that's all I need. It shows if it's removed. I mean, I must have done something right by talking to you about it. And I still want to have a conversation with Velocity. So I'm not mad at Velocity by any means, but this is something where it affected me for a long time. And the channel I have, the brand I have, and just me as a person mentally, I don't like bringing up mental shit because it's nobody else's business, I don't think. But that's forever going to hurt for a long time. Because they were just things said in there that were completely untrue. Like, they said that I spoke to my mother in a bad way, and I abused female members of my family, which I only have 2 sisters and a mom of my immediate family. And I would never, ever, ever think about hurting any of them. I before YouTube and before anything else, I'm always going to be a man of a family, whether it's my immediate family or a family I end up making on this earth someday. And the fact that somebody would come out with such lies just to try to hurt me, and Velocity keeping that in the video just to try to harm me, that will forever hurt me. That will forever hurt me. And again, I'm not mad at Velocity for this, and I'm not. I should be. I think. But I'm not. I just want to have a conversation with him and tell him how I really feel about it, and that's it. And hopefully his videos won't go back up. Hopefully his videos won't be there. But I've had a lot of people come after me for stuff that I never did, and I never brought it up. I tried not to bring it up that much because it's not important. I don't want to cover things that are not true. Okay, I learned my lesson. I made a video about stuff that wasn't true. I didn't know if it wasn't true, but I made a video about something that I did not know was true or not, and I got a lot of hate for that, and so I learned my lesson ever since. But I guess Velocity hit me with the same thing I was doing, gave me a taste of my own medicine, I guess is what he was trying to do. I don't know, but overall that video, it forever hurt me, and I just can't get over the fact that somebody would sit here and make up lies about my family, how me and my family are. That's just ridiculous. But regardless, that's what a lot of the Velocity's video on his channel was, and I'm glad all 3 are removed because all 3 of them spoke poorly of me, and I don't want anyone to speak poorly of me. But if you have something that is negative about me and you have to share it, then go ahead and share it. But again, some people are still rolling with the Velocity video as if it's the truth, and it's not. I'll show you guys here in a second what I'm talking about. Thunder gifted 5 memberships. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only count 4. Did someone else take the memberships? Maybe. Oh, Uni did. Uni took it. Okay. Her name is Blue because she's a mod, so I didn't see that. Okay, so Uni got one. There's the second one. There's the second membership. Has become a Yoshi. You guys are now all Yoshis now because your name is green. All right, wait for the next one. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, there's the third one. Kit the Bit. Kitchen Asura. Uni. All right, congratulations. Round of applause in the chat for being members. All right, next one. Oh, there we go. Chantel Butura. And then the last one. Carlos Hernandez. Awesome. All right. So, anyways, I will show you what I'm talking about in just a sec. Because there still are videos out there about me from that uses Velocity's video. Again, they're just other commentary videos that I'm going to talk about here real quick. We're going to go from there. It's kind of off course, but I wanted to share this with it at some point. I'm already kind of deep talking about it, so I'm going to continue talking about it, and that would be that. 1 second, guys. $2 super chat. I'm gonna go to bed. I get up at 3 a.m. for work. See you later. Have a good day at work. And thank you for the $2 super chat, Miller, and all the other ones. I really do appreciate it. Alrighty, let me try to find this for you guys. Can't find it there. Sort by upload date. I think this one is it right here. I'm pretty sure. This is when like all these videos were coming out about me. So right here, I'll show you guys. So we have Zombie Fox made a video about me. Chilled Venom twice. Kingdom Oblivion made a video about me. Chad Trooper made a video about me. I think, wasn't Chad Trooper in the chat just now? I don't know if you're cool with me now, Chad Trooper, but I think I saw him in the chat. I'm not 100%, but this is all videos of people who make content. This is the second one right here. Yeah, Chad was here. Okay. Again, I don't have no hate towards anybody, but this one is one that uses a lot of what is said and everything. And this is the video apparently right here. If you go to the video is privated. So I guess they're not deleted, they're just privated, but I wouldn't imagine they would ever go public again. Maybe they would. I don't know. But this is something on here. We're going to skip forward.
It seems like you slipped into some hot water, my guy, but don't worry. It's all fun and games till the water is at boiling point. Water's so hot, not even Yoshi with his flame-wielding tongue can handle. So for those of you guys who aren't aware, there's been some drama with Mr. TJV, and in this video we're going to be talking about the other shit pile that he calls a response. And making a few jokes here and there, but it's all fun and games, just some lighthearted banter. So let me go ahead and give you guys a storyline. December 24th, 2021. Imagine where you were, likely with friends, families, incels, likely planning the But while you guys are out there mocking us, commentary boys, by having a life, a YouTuber who goes by the name Velocity has made an absolute thunderstorm in TJV's parade of a video. In this video, Velocity interviews several ex-Discord staff who give out their experience about video. Velocity.
So right here, I'm not going to break this down completely because this is not the time or the video to do so, but I will at some point probably just make a video about it because it'd be easiest. But I'm not going to break down Velocity's video. Like I said, is the stream lagging, guys, or is everything good? Let me know in the chat. Is stream lagging or is it all good? I hopefully it's not lagging. It's all good? All good? Seems all good on my end. All right, great. All right, cool. So this video has Vex, Slushy, Simp, Dino, and Pork in the video. And it's a lot of their claims about me. These are the ex-staff members. TJV ex-Discord staff speaks out lies, abuse, and the FBI. And that he probably will go into more depth about all of this. Blah, 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 blah. and then he talks about my response to it and all that. I will eventually hop back into all of this. But I do have my own response that he ends up having in the video for me, so I don't even have to pull it up. Thanks to whoever made this video for including it. So at the time, I said that, hey, I'm making my response, chill out. When I make my response, you'll get it. So I upload different content like a cringy TikTok reaction, a Dr. Phil video talking about some NFL football drama news with Antonio Brown. And he criticizes me for making these types of videos for whatever reason. Instead of just going toward the response, but he goes, okay, the response better be good. The segue to this was just something else I wanted to cover live publicly, so it's like here. I could even clip this part of the stream and re-upload it, but I probably not. It'll just be buried in this stream if somebody ever wants to go back and watch this. But this is something that happened. Velocity made a video about me, trashing on me, and then other people used the video to trash on me, and then there was a couple thousand people who really disliked me for whatever reason. So that's sort of what happened.
Previously mentioned Dorito. So I'm just gonna say flat out, it's a video about Dr. Phil. Why do we care about what Dr. Phil has to say? Who fucking cares?
And I hear that a lot. People say, who cares? Like when I make videos about Minilad, who cares? When I make videos about Dr. Phil, who cares? When I make videos about whatever, who cares? You know, sort of thing. So I was just making content at the time that I thought would be a nice change of pace instead of all the drama. And I was working on a response video. But like I said, I did not get a lot of the documents, the facts, the screenshots, the proof until a year later, because there are people who log off and stay offline for a full year and I can't get in contact with them, and they have the info because they were part of a lot of the shit that I'm being accused of. So when they finally log back on to send me information, I'm like, oh, I can go clear my name on this, I guess. And then it all stems back to that comment that I got. This whole, we haven't forgotten what you've done too, TJ. I mean, I know what the person's talking about. They're talking about the velocity videos, but they're removed. And the reason why they're removed, and this happened a couple weeks ago, I never made this public because it's not important right now. Like, I don't even have a proper response to it. Like, I'm talking it live with you because I'm talking it live with you guys. Like, this is me talking it out with you. This is me, like, before I make a video, I have to go talk to somebody about it. What would be the best way to do it? I talk to my girlfriend. I talk to my younger brother. I talk to my friend. I talk to a staff member on my Discord. I talk it out like, okay, how do I come about this? So I'm doing it right now with all you guys, all 99 of you guys right now, live. I'm talking to you guys about this, and maybe you guys have an answer for me that I didn't think of, but I don't know how to properly address all these allegations against me and all these false things about me and all these negative things about me. I don't know how to do that yet, and I don't know if I want to do that or if it's even worth it at this point. But will say it did harm my channel, my brand over time. It did hurt my feelings quite a bit sometimes, depending on what they talked about, especially the family thing. And yeah, I'll just continue with this so you guys can get more of an idea.
Well, then finally, after 4 uploads from his previous video about the response, he finally makes it, and it fucking sucks. The only thing he talks about in the video and tries to debunk is art being used without payment, with interviews with some of the creators of the artwork. A 14-minute video that took you more than a month to make. That's the only thing you touch upon. What the fuck? So where did all that time go that it took you this long to make this response? The intro or you censoring your swears? Kinda interesting and a bit sus to me, to be honest.
I've changed my mind on a lot of stuff about how I wanted to handle this, so I will not be including every little point that they bring up to try to disprove, even though that was the original plan.
But that's the fucking point of a response video, you idiot! But you don't want to bring up a single point, every single point. But at the very least, bring up the most damning allegations against you. You choose literally the last thing people could care about. If people make you artwork because they like you as a creator and they want you to use their artwork, that's fair game. But if you want something commissioned for you, then yes, pay for it. That's the point, literally nothing compared. That point is literally nothing compared to everything else in that video.
Venom and Sen and all this other stuff about all that, but it would have just started more content for them, more content for me, and I never really felt like that was really going to get anywhere. So instead, I want to take this more as a learning experience and say officially that I was wrong about some things, and I'm not going to clarify on which, because again, it's a long story, but I do want to say that there are a lot of things that aren't true in those videos, that are misrepresented, and things that I know that are lies, but I'm not here to defend myself. If you want to go feed into that and believe everything that is being said about me, feel free to do that.
I'm losing brain cells.
Okay, so I know what he's gonna pick apart. He goes, why didn't you defend yourself? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? The whole reasoning why I did that, the whole reason why I did that and why I didn't defend myself and why I chose, hey, if you guys want to go feed into that, go believe it, whatever, because, like, I'm not here to defend myself, obviously. But the reasoning why is because there were things I screwed up on. Like, I was a bad friend to some people. Like, I didn't reach out to them nearly as much. Or I did have some arguments with them, you know, where I maybe said, you know, some slightly harsh things to them and stuff like that. And I did have friends that I were falling apart with, more IRL friends that were part of the Discord and new staff and stuff like that. And there were even some staff members that I felt like we never had a good ending to the time they spent moderating for me and all the time we spent talking in VCs and stuff like that. But that's kind of like the whole thing, though, was I wanted to sit here and, you know, defend myself and put all these things out there. I just simply did not have people reach out to me to hand me stuff. So I didn't want to do like oh, here's addressing 50% of everything. The other 50%, I don't have anything else. Talking about it, this was February 4th, 2022. So a year later, we're now in March 2023. A year later, I have everything now. I have every little thing I could need. I have recordings. I got screenshots. I got video proof. I have a piece of mail that I got in the mail about something. I got some emails. I got confessions. I got a lot of the ex-staff members reaching out saying, hey, yeah, all that, it was nothing. Like, we overreacted. You're talking about harming your channel and people being negative towards you, but that's hypocrisy, as you have no issue doing it to people but hate it when it happens to you, in my opinion. No, not true at all. I feel like that if it's deserved towards you, then it's deserved towards you, but that comes down to individual opinion. I don't think sitting here sending hate towards me or my channel because of a lie that somebody said, I don't think that's fair at all. I mean, if somebody lies and says, hey, this person kicked a puppy, and now you're going to go tell that person that they're a horrible person and hurt their feelings for it, you don't even know if they kicked a puppy. You just heard that they kicked a puppy. I know what Minilad did, so I have no problem telling him, hey, he's a piece of shit and he shouldn't be on YouTube. That's the difference. You know? And again, that would be like my only defense to that. No hate towards you, Don, or anything. I'm just saying, like, that's what my perspective of it would be. I don't think anything of what's said in that video is remotely to be true. Besides, yes, there's some DMs of me having flirty messages with staff when I was a single man, but they were all of age. They all flirted back with me. Many of them started flirting first, and it never went beyond that. I never exchanged pictures with anybody. I never sat here and sent videos or met up with anybody. None of that stuff ever happened between me and any of the staff that's in the video. So I'm sorry, but like a lot of that stuff isn't true. It's just the perspective on it is TJB's a horrible person. He did all this, and that's just not true. Not true at all. But anyways, his probably opinion of it is that I should have defended myself and I should have came out with at least something. So I did come out with at least something. I came out with the artwork, you know, saying, hey, the artwork is definitively not true. Here's the reasoning. And there's more than this. I just don't have everything to show you. And I don't want to, at the time, I didn't want to sit here and say I didn't have anything to show you because I went out publicly saying I do. And I know I did. It was in arm's reach. It's just some people didn't reach out to me until a year later. Okay. So I did not have everything until a year later. You know what I mean?
How about you fucking say which are lies and which are not? It's not a dumb move to defend yourself against these callouts. It's a dumb move to brush them off and act like you aren't. The general fact that you don't even mention some of these things they bring up apart from the art just says you're avoiding the situation. You don't bring up anything about Simp or Vex or anyone else.
Okay, so the Simp thing is that we had a call and he had an issue. Simp had an issue on why I was banned, and he said, show me proof, and I said, I don't have to show you the proof. A lot of people had an issue with that, but people were saying that I mistreated Simp or whatever. There's been multiple accounts where I believe Simp mistreated me. As far as I know, me and Simp are good. Like, he talks to me on Discord nowadays. There's no bad blood between me or Simp. We're good. The Vex thing is a whole nother can of worms, but she kind of took my story that I put on her and flipped it, so now I'm the bad guy. Like, I did all this. Like, I was sexually attracted to her, and I got the FBI called on me when it was the opposite, and I told her this over a phone call, which I did record because I knew which state she was in, and I knew what state I was in, and it's only a one-party consent state, so I'm the consenting party, so I recorded the call. And yeah. That's what happened there. I have the phone call, and I said I would be down to leak it if Velocity never removed his videos, because that would be my only defense to that, and I finally got information about it that I did not have a year prior. So, like, that's stuff that, like, is weird about the whole situation, and it's hard to explain everything, because, like, unless someone has a very specific point, like, hey, how about this thing? How about the FBI thing? Then I can talk specifically about that, because I know what that is, but anything else, then no. This man is absolutely struggling to talk. Him? Are you talking about Zend Seer? You might just have a small speech impediment. Okay, if we're talking about Minilad, in a previous video you said they were both sending and receiving pics, but then they out him for it when they're just as guilty. No, I agree. They were dumb as fuck as a 16, 17-year-old. But again, they're a 16 and 17-year-old. He was several years older. He was in his 20s. And he said he's been living in America for 8 years, so he's been living in America ever since 2014, 2015. He should have very well known about laws and the taboo, the wrongdoing of sending and receiving pictures. Again, I agree. They're just as guilty, Don. I'm not disagreeing with you. I've went out publicly and said this. I'm saying he's still the overall guilty party. And you could say that they're both guilty for the exact same thing. Even if they're guilty for the exact same thing about the sending and receiving photos, that's just part 1 of a part 20 series of what Minilad did wrong. So, Don, if you want to argue Minilad's point on just the one sending and receiving photos, be my guest. But I'm telling you, it probably won't work out well. Again, I thought about this for a long time. I was a huge fan of Minilad. I didn't want to hate him. It took me a long time before I made my very first video about Minilad. I fucking hated having to do that because I really did look up to him at one point. The only reason why I started YouTube is because I watched an Ask Mini and I thought that was cool. So again, I understand 100% where you're coming from, but I don't understand when you say that. I don't know what point you're arguing now for talking about Minilad, Don. So you're just gonna have to clarify that with me.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you don't bring up any of the damning shit against you. You know damn well not everyone is gonna go watch an hour-long video about your allegations, especially with it being almost an hour long, and even though the description has fucking timestamps. It's fucking cheeky and disingenuous. One thing they teach kids about the doing grade school is if you're apologizing, know what the fuck you're saying sorry to. But you just say, hey guys, some of these things in the video are true. I'm not going to tell you which ones, though. Just make your own guesses. Form your own opinions. I'm sorry to the people. I guess I screwed up, but I really don't think I screwed up. I don't think I did anything wrong. Just make your guess on where I screwed up, though. Or not, because I don't think I screwed up at all. You know what's funny is that this dude complains about no one getting his side of the story before they made their videos. But if this is your side, and apparently 17 other videos, your response to 17 other videos, and you only defend yourself on a nothing point from every other point in these videos, and make a generic ass statement about you screwing up, hell, I wouldn't take your fucking side either. TJV, I used to think you were a good creator, but it seems like this whole thing has shown how fake you truly are. The fucking mask you wear is so horribly made in my eyes, but I guess some of your audience is blind and thinks that fucking crappy dollar store mask that you call your fucking persona is a fucking military grade bulletproof ultra strong Iron Man mask. But under that mask is nothing more than a sad fake ass clown. That's the end of this video, guys, and I hope I see you guys in the next one.
I want to say sorry to anybody in my Discord who had a bad experience with me, even though I don't think I necessarily did anything wrong, or I never really made any mistakes in my Discord on handling any of the situations. So yeah, that was the video, and again, a lot of what he said was echoed for the last year and 3 months. Last year and 3 months. Yeah, that outro was fire. That outro was that was funny. But yeah. I don't think, again, I don't think any of these guys, maybe he has a different opinion nowadays. Maybe he has the same opinion. I don't know. But a lot of what happened was all stemmed from Velocity's video. Everybody else's, and people watched this video and loved it. They loved going against me. It was rising me up to knock me down almost. And it's whatever. I don't care if I end up losing this channel or whatever. I'm not going to be a mini lad and try to stick myself to YouTube and never leave or whatever. I'll go get an actual fucking job and just go enjoy the rest of my life off the internet. But none of the things are true. None of the things are true. And if anything is true, it's heavily twisted to make me seem worse. I even have ex-staff members who were in that video in the fucking calls with Velocity saying, yeah, we said alleged for some things, but Velocity cut out the word alleged. Now, again, I don't know if that's true. I want to have a conversation with Velocity before I talk too much more about what the ex-staff told me. But the ex-staff came back to me and told me a lot of that shit is not true. So, I don't know. I'm going to hear Velocity's side of the story, hopefully sometime soon. I have no bad intention towards anybody who made any negative video about me. I feel like it was a really shitty situation. And it won't be up to me to have the fingers point to where to blame. I'm not here to blame anybody. I'm here just to clear my name, learn not to be as close with people anymore because they will turn on you and rip you a new one just because they don't like you or because they didn't like what you said to them one time. So I've learned to distance myself, and it kind of sucks because my new staff, like Zachary's one of the new staff members, he doesn't get to see me in a call that often because I just don't trust my staff to hop in calls all the time with what's going on in my personal life. I don't trust to say too much stuff not publicly, but to them, like what's going on in my life. I don't say a lot of that. So yeah, it's just weird. It's just weird. Thank you for attesting to that, Zach. I don't think he was wrong or right. Like, those things they accuse you of is extreme. At the same time, I don't think you needed to even address that situation if you didn't want to speak about it. And that's mainly what I wanted to do. I mean, the video of me sitting here, right here, in this room or whatever, this, how I sat on it for a month. I didn't make a response video for a full month, and the reasoning why is because I didn't know what I wanted to say to it, because at first I had a whole timeline, like, okay, I have a video, I'm going to edit it, put it together, it's going to break down the hour-long video that Velocity put out, and I even tweeted about it saying I would do it, and it would be so easy for me to do it. And then as I started running into obstacle, like, I can't get this because this person isn't responding, or I can't get this person to DM me or give me their side of the story about this because this is happening, things just started falling apart. And I sat here and I was like, you know what? I don't even have to do this. I can just enjoy my life. I can do whatever the hell I want in my life and say, fuck this for now. And if one day people are still bringing this shit up, I will come out and defend myself fully. And people will regret a long time of just shitting on me for nothing. And even if they don't regret it, I don't care. As long as the truth's out there. That's all I care about. And that was my mindset at the end of that. So I said, hey, if you want to feed into that, feed into that. I know I screwed up handling personal relationships, but it was nothing that needed to be public, or I'm not going to talk about publicly. Like I just told you guys now, it was like IRL friends. Like I stopped hanging out with people, or I had one argument with somebody that I maybe should have been, maybe I could have avoided having that argument. But it was just like small stuff. It wasn't like anything big. Like I didn't call anybody a slur. I didn't hit nobody. I didn't abuse nobody. I didn't verbally abuse anybody. I didn't do any of that. I mean, none of that is true. And yet, that is what is being spread around. That I verbally abuse people, that I say I have evidence but I don't, and all that other stuff. So it's weird. That's why I don't like people. I have a discipline that makes me hate people. I understand, TJV. I feel where you are, man. What do you think is next for Minnie? He's still earning from his meme streams, but how long will that go on? Probably forever. He probably never plans on leaving. So nothing against you. Love your stuff, but I wish they would just get Minnie blacklisted for streaming and posting so all the drama could be done with. Same with I agree with the Mini Lab part. Every YouTuber has haters. It's just be like that, and it sucks. Yeah, it is what it is. Thanks, Kirk, for coming around. I appreciate it. Any questions about the velocity thing? Is there a specific thing you want me to bring up? Any questions about this at all before I shut this off and not talk about the velocity thing for a while? I will have to come out and like properly address it, but I would prefer if me and Velocity both came out and just said something together. But again, that's something I want to bring up to Velocity. I want to say, Velocity, hey, come out with me and say something about it. I don't want you to be hated. I don't want me to be hated. But I'm just saying, if I'm gonna go out and prove myself like I was innocent and there was malice intent to make me seem worse, there are gonna be people who are pissed off and upset, or it's gonna make someone look bad and it's gonna taint their image forever. Because I feel like my image was unfairly tainted. I get there's things I have screwed up on, and that will forever follow me. I'm fine with that because you learn to live with your mistakes, but there's stuff that I have not learned to live with because it's just not true, and I refuse to learn to live with it. Question: do you actually even have to defend yourself? You don't really strike me as the bad guy or the villain in this whole thing. It's probably because you weren't around when this happened, and if you were, you didn't feed into that shit, which I'm happy if you were around and you didn't feed into that shit. But this stuff, there was a lot of people who hated me. I have videos with like over 10,000 views, and half the fucking people disliked the video. Like hundreds, if not thousands of people disliked the video because they just hated it. It wasn't even nothing about the drama. It was just something new that I uploaded, and people disliked it. There was a huge set of people who hated me, and I didn't hide comments. All those comments are still public on my old videos around that time. People hated me so much, and I get why. Like, because they watch a video and it looks believable because they have a screenshot of this, but it's the perspective. They're telling their side of the story, and I never came out with my side, so they could only trust the one side. You know what I mean? No, I was around the whole time. I just didn't understand the gate TJV. I wasn't seeing full proof of the nonsense they called you on. It all seemed extreme. Oh, the hate is what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There's people out there that still, like, this is proof. I just showed you guys right here. Like, you'll see it on screen. We haven't forgotten what you've done. I get comments like this almost every other week still. There are people who still come around and still comment that. And I lost a lot of subscribers because of it. A lot of people unsubscribed to me after that video. I was approaching 84,000 subscribers, and now I'm barely above 80,000 because of it. Like, that's how much it fucking hit. Yes, it's only a couple thousand, but to me, I was slowly approaching 100,000 subscribers, and the dream of having 100,000 subscribers was supposed to be a while ago, and now I just don't care about it anymore because I'm like, I face the fact that I'll probably never get to that achievement, I guess, but to me, I never cared about it. It was just more of like a community thing. Like, we're going to do it together. We're all going to help this guy to get to 100K subscribers. He'll get the check mark and be official, and you know, he can make these videos that we like or whatever. You know what I mean? And like, there was a lot of things that were crushed at the time. My feelings, well, the brand, the channel, the subscriber count, the view count, the like to dislike ratio. A lot of things were affected at the time. And whether it probably does not have as much of an effect anymore because I've gone through it, but still it's something. Soap with a $10 super chat. In your video, you hadn't seen the proof of her sending pictures. But now we have that proof and proof of him sending his thing to, which you didn't know then. This needs to be an update. Okay. I think I looked over it. If I said in the video that I didn't see proof of it, I probably meant like I didn't see DM proof of it, but like of like more like the photos of him sending it and all that. So if there is more information, Soap, if you want to send me a new DM about it, I'll give you credit for that as well if you want a social to shout out. And yeah, I'll make an update video here soon about it. He also complained about pedophilia not being accepted in society. He took advantage of Keemstar's hatred to get away with it, which is disgusting to the people Keemstar actually falsely accused. Why did Velocity decide to attack you instead of spending his time going after Minnie or defending Louis? As a friend, due to his accusations, you know what I mean. Seems like the guy was petty towards you. I don't know the reason why Velocity was heavily against me. The only thing I can think of is the Louis thing. I did say I thought Louis was a bit creepy for sending photos to a girl, because there is that document that the Louis' exes or whatever put out, and I saw the first part, so I made a video on the first part. And when I made a video about the first part, I said, okay, yeah, Louis seems creepy. I believe he's, you know, a pedophile for this, because if these pictures are to a underage person, then yes, technically it's a creepy pedophile thing, you know. And I never had any validity of that. I never said that it was 100% true. I just said, hey, that's my opinion of it. And Crow, Sen, Chilled Venom, Velocity, they all hated me for saying what I thought was true at the time. So Velocity made those videos about me, and that's what got Velocity to start making videos about me, I think, is because I called Louis that. But then I squared things away with Louis well before this video about the exes. All these things that he accused me of, and all the ex-staff members accused me of, I was all good with Louis. I removed my videos about Louis. I said, hey, I didn't look into it enough. I was wrong. I fixed it. I said it publicly several times that I was wrong about it, and I retract everything about Louis, because I just don't know enough about Louis to know if that's true, so I retract everything. And Velocity still comes out with a video, even after me and him virtually kiss, like pretend to kiss with our, like we both have webcams, and we kiss the edge of our webcam to make it look like we're kissing as a joke, you know what I mean? So like, even after that joke, and even after him and me and Louis being on good terms, they still make a video about me, and that's it. So again, that's what I think. Like, maybe Velocity did it because I went after his friend Louis, and he was upset because Velocity and Louis are close. But I don't know. I don't know why he continued to do it. I don't know why he didn't upload a video defending Louis. I don't know why he didn't go after Minnie. I don't know that information. You'd have to ask Velocity that. Which I think the community should be aware of after he buried it for years. Sorry if it's being annoyed. Okay, yeah, it's fine, Soap. Just make sure to DM me about any updates or anything like that. If not, I can try to help me out understanding all of it. Bro, Minnie literally deleted the video why losing everything was the best thing to happen to me. Oh, I don't believe it. But I have a video talking about it and a live stream talking about it, so you're more than welcome to go back and look at mine, Dave. No, I was around the whole time. Okay, I watched that. Minnie literally deleted a video. I had some criticisms of you, but I never fed into the crap. All right, if you want to see your criticisms, this is the time to be an open book, Vincent. It's up to you though, if you want to. If not, that's fine. I'm glad you never fed into any crap though. No, you don't have to say what's wrong with you. You're gonna get to 100K. I know you will, bro. You got this. I honestly, I don't really care if I ever am. I just I care about how well my videos get out there. If my videos get a lot of views and it reaches a lot of people, that's all that matters, you know. Or if I get some people to talk, it says we have 87 people in the chat. It feels like we only have 2 people because nobody's typing in the chat. Say here if you're here, because I believe there's more than just 2 people here and no one's typing in the chat. So start saying here, or ask a question or something, because the stream will be ending here soon. So yeah, yeah, I don't care about getting to 100,000 subscribers anymore. If it happens, it happens. I'll probably destroy my YouTube plaque when I get it, because I don't really care. I'll make it into a funny skit, destroying it or running it over with a car, because I don't care. I don't care about a plaque. I don't care about an achievement. It matters the videos I do now, and if you guys enjoy them. If people find it good enough to be YouTube videos. If you guys don't like it as YouTube videos, I wouldn't be making those videos anymore. I seen hate about you because you went from Delirious to Ohm, and then they claim you're neutral to the situation before the court stuff all came into effect. So that's probably the one other thing that could have caused like loss of subscribers, like the dislike ratio to change or whatever. But it shouldn't have, because I continued to criticize Ohm while I was criticizing Delirious. So unless it could have been a lot of pissed off Delirious fans, maybe. But nah, I do remember being called out for defending Ohm and, you know, sucking up to Ohm and, you know, all that other bullshit. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know which one was bigger. The Velocity one hit more personal, but like, I don't know. We only had this pop up, new mini lad news. Oh yeah, I talked about it before in the stream, so you're gonna have to get caught up on that. Nah, man, it's all Gucci. Can't remember what I said in the first place, but I still like your content. I appreciate it here. I like all the here's here, but we still didn't get 80 people to say here. That's maybe like 20, 30 people who said here, but not 80 people. So there's still about, I'd say about 40 people who did not say here. And those 40 people listening right now are watching me. Shame on you for not talking to me. That's kind of rude. You should be talking to me. What do you think about YouTube not banning people like Minnie? It's pathetic. They should have it more consistent, but they don't. They ban people for... I know somebody was milking Technoblade's death or something like that. Somebody was milking something that was so inappropriate, and they got banned. Their YouTube channel banned. But talking to underage girls isn't... I don't know. Honestly, just want the mini lad drama to end, because no matter what you do, TJV, he's going to come back. Just because something's hard doesn't mean you should give up. That's all I gotta say to that. I already sent you all the proof, but if you didn't see it, scroll up all the way. I did find some other screenshots this morning, so I send this now. I'll also send you my link if you choose to credit. Oh yeah, I'll credit 100%. It's not a choice at this point. If you're helping me out make a video, you're getting some credit. Are you gonna do a video on the court case when it's finished? I'm making videos on the court case between Ohm and Delirious now. I'm still doing it. But I haven't done it in a while because there's nothing going on. Right now, they're just confirming shit, and it's the same random bullshit. When there's an update, you'll see an update on my channel. I will update you guys on the Ohm versus Delirious court case, because it is still happening, and it's still a for real thing. Oh yeah, talking about Minilad, what if he lied about the whole going to therapy, as honestly, I refuse to believe that he went to therapy, that he only used it as pity and excuse. I don't know. The way he talks about it is a bit like he is trying to he's looking for pity, but I don't know. I don't know. I believe he did go do therapy. I can believe that. It seems believable. But I don't think he went to therapy because he actually wanted to help himself. I felt like, okay, this is the only way I have left. If I want to stay on YouTube, the only way I have left is to go to therapy and tell people I went to therapy. Like, it shouldn't have been anything to even say in the first place. Like, I don't care that he went to therapy. Like, I probably made a video updating people that, oh, he said he went to therapy, but, like, it's not important. Like, your private mental health business should not be out there in the world. I do not think it should be. There's probably a couple exemptions to, like, help somebody, but, like, I don't believe people should say, oh, I went through this mentally, and that's something you should be blurting out to the world, you know? I don't think that. I think everyone should just do your job, move on. Some people make a job out of that shit, and I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. Not saying it's the most terrible thing in the world. I'm just saying I don't think Mini Lad needed to come out here with his mental problems, with his therapy, all that. He didn't need to come out to say any of that. He didn't need to come out at all, but if he were to come back and didn't want to seem like he was looking for pity or be a victim or whatever, that would be it. Why are we saying here? To let me know that you're here. You're not dead. Out of the Omrecker drama, feels like it hasn't ended yet. Is there anything happening on that end? Just the court case so far. And yep, that's it so far. I'm still in communication with a few of them, so if something pops up, I'll ask them about it and see if they have anything to say about it. But for right now, Ohm and Delirious are going to keep their mouths shut while they're in court because they don't want to ruin the case or anything. I'm just here the more listening type, but it's alright. Did a location finally get confirmed? Most likely it's at home state. Yeah, it's going to be in Illinois. There was no shot they were going to move it to North Carolina. Delirious has no reason to move it to North Carolina. He's just wanting it to be moved to North Carolina because a judge would most likely favor the person in that state. And the person in that state would also have a lot less distance to travel if it ended up becoming like a thing where they needed to meet up in person about it and everything. So yeah. TGV, don't worry. I, for one, love the content, not only due to your professionalism when reviewing news, but also due to how you care about the community and sitting down and talking with us. For sure, yeah. Like, that's the thing. Like, if you guys want to talk, let's sit down and talk. Like, let's not have me ramble on about some random shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is the point where I have nothing else to talk about. I've been having this motherfucker's video blasted on the stream. That was free advertisement for, like, 20 minutes. What the fuck am I doing? Hannah, drink some water, girl. Get better soon. They heard you cough.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They're just letting you know to drink some water.
That's not mine, that's yours.
Okay. If it's mine, bring it over here.
Please?
And thank you.
That's what I thought.
I think mental health is just as important as physical health. It should be taken care of, but not everyone has to try to fix it. Professionals should try to fix it along with that person. Right. And I don't think, because I think if you going out saying what you do mentally, like you can go say, hey, I'm working on my mental health. Hey, I'm working on this. That's fine. I guess saying you're going to therapy is fine, but Mini Lad dove really into the therapy shit and his own mental health and how he did it. And I don't think he should be saying that because there's people that are, I don't know. It's just like if somebody said, hey, you should work out this way, but he's not a professional. It's not a good way to work out. I mean, that would be my biggest, that's bad. Shouldn't do that. Yeah, man, Mini should have been sued first, but Ohm. Ohm has no reason to sue Mini. Omrecker is suing Delirious for defamation and a bunch of other shit. But mainly defamation. So Ohm has a defamation suit against Delirious, and it's because Delirious and Ohm had a lot of back and forth on Twitter. And Mini and Ohm never had back and forth on Twitter. So Mini Lad can't be sued. By Ohm, at least. And if Ohm did try to sue Mini, it would work out well. Dr. Pepper came out with a new flavor called Strawberry Cream. It's really good. I fucking hate it. Do you like it?
It's mid.
Hannah says it's mid. I really do not like it. Why Wildcat not do the same thing? Yeah, Wildcat has no reason to sue anybody. I mean, like, Wildcat could probably go after Ohm, maybe, but I don't really think it would be worth it. I'm not saying, like, Wildcat would have a chance or anything, because I don't really know that, but Wildcat could, but he's not. I don't think there's rats. There's not there's no chance in hell. I don't think. What do y'all think about Pepsi's new flavor? Have not. Oh, is it that new one that Ben Stiller's been promoting in the commercials? I haven't tried that one. I tried it. It was bad to taste like I tried it. It was bad to taste like just straight Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper, and I hate like the cream soda one. I hate the strawberry one. I hate Diet Dr. Pepper. It's just regular Dr. Pepper. Don't touch it. Don't do anything with it. If they come out with a good flavor, fine, but I don't think they will be able to. It's not like Coke, where you can have like cherry Coke and it tastes okay. Or Mountain Dew, you can have like different flavors. Like that's all right, but you can't. No, not Dr Pepper. Same thing with Pepsi. I don't like cherry Pepsi either. Kind of surprised Minnie hasn't deleted more videos yet. That creep. You can definitely check out if you look at a social blade. Just keep out for when views dip, and that's when he deleted a video. It's not that hard to look out for when he deleted videos. I don't know about much he deleted besides like a lot of the videos when he was being called out. That's some. He deleted some of those. The Minecraft video where he talks about it briefly. The Clear in the Air video, he deleted. The apology video, he deleted. And then a smattering of others. TJV, at one point in the stream, should I go catch up on the whole mini thing? Yeah, you should. I don't know what point. If you can run the mouse or your finger across the screen to look at like the video preview, the little box that pops up, if you see when I pull up Mini Lad, just start watching from there. But I jump into the Mini Lad stuff pretty early on in the stream, like 20-30 minutes into the stream, I think. So like that's the part to catch up on. I honestly just want the mini drama to stop because no matter what you do, TJV, it will never get Mini off the platform. And if anyone calls me a Mini fan because I am tired of the drama, then screw them. I'm not going to call you a Mini fan. I'm not even going to call you an anti-TJV fan. I'm just going to say, just because it's hard, just because it is near impossible to get Mini Lad off the platform, doesn't mean you shouldn't try at all. That should not be a reason why people should stop talking about it. If people stop talking about stuff because it was hard or impossible to get something done, this world would look very different. So if the reasoning you have to bring up is it's hard, it's impossible, you'll never do this, well, doesn't mean you should stop trying. I don't know. One day I think people will maybe look back on the dedication I put in just to try to inform people and give updates on a particular situation. But for now, I'm fine being in this middle ground, I guess. Alright. This is my point. They didn't contact the police. To me seems like they have something to hide or just looking for clout to boost their channels, perhaps. If you're talking about Hallie and Ash and even the other 13-14-year-old girl, the Twitter DMs that GameStar called out or whatever, I don't know about the situation at all. If you want to assume that they're hiding something, fine. My assumption, just thinking about it, would be that they didn't mind sending photos and doing that at the time, but as they grew up, they realized that it was really creepy, that it was soliciting, that it was grooming at the same time. You can look at a lot of the DMs, and it's what groomers would say, to get somebody to send photos. And yeah, when they grew up, they realized what went on, and they don't want that to happen to other younger girls. That is my assumption. Not trying to defend anybody here. My main goal is just to go after Minnie, to say Minnie should be off the platform. But if I were to say anything on the victim situation, my idea is as they grew up, that's why we're getting DMs later, that's what happened. Now, I don't support young girls going out trying to get people caught. No, that's just as terrible. I do think that some girls are just get into that situation. Hallie, for example, was a mod for Mini Lad, had direct line of communication with Mini Lad. That's how she got in the situation. She wasn't jumping into the DMs hoping for it to happen, you know? So again, it's just weird. I don't know. I do believe that it is at fault of the child as well. Both parties are involved, but just because that child did it doesn't mean they get the same treatment as it, because they're not the ones in charge of the situation, I would say. If you're the adult in the conversation and DMs with anybody, you should be in charge. You should have full control to walk away when things are not so good. Are you aware Mini Lad lied in his apology? Yes, I am. And I'm not talking about when he cropped the screenshot. He lied about how he meant Ash to cover up. He went after minors deliberately in Twitter groups. I have heard about that. I did not see much about it, but I have heard that. I know he's lied several times in his apology video. If not lied, changed the perspective to make him seem more like a victim. I have not seen that particularly. Again, I don't know if he sent it to me or not, but I'd happy to look into it. I'm back, just say ooga booga. Cool. And that's illegal too. That's entrapment. So don't do it. Roughly 1805 is when the mini LED stuff happens in the stream, for anyone who is wondering. 1805. I'll have to, if somebody that's been a part of the stream for this long, there's still 70 people here. Holy shit. I'm hoping that my boring talk will get a lot of you guys to leave so I can be like, okay, stream ending. But still 70 people, that's a lot to me, you know. Look at me. I'm not one of those selfish YouTubers that need 1,000 views to think that it's a lot of people. I'm happy with 70. If somebody wants to make timestamps for this stream, I will credit you. I'll pin it, and then I'll throw it in the description so the timestamps pop up. But if somebody wants to make timestamps, I'd be happy. I'd be so happy. And I might take clips from the stream to be able to re-upload if any clips are worthy, but I don't know if any clips are worthy. Like, all this shit that I'm saying, it's whatever. 69 viewers, nice. Alright. Let me text somebody, because I told somebody I'd be done a lot sooner, and I'm not. I'm actually listening to while doing homework, but honestly, really appreciate the streams, man. No problem. No matter what happens, you ain't shaking me off the stream, boy. Yeah, I guess I got to keep the stream going since you're in here. God. And now we can have our own conversation here. Yeah, sorry for not talking, guys. I just responded to a text. Now we here until the stream ends somehow. I guess you guys are. You guys are like some of the last people here. It's awesome. Any other questions? What do you plan on doing in the future once Mini Lad and the Ohm stuff is over? I'm hoping to be doing small stuff here and there, just enough to be like, okay, if I had to move on, I could move on. Because, I don't know, at the end of the day, if I get hit with a paper in the mail or through email saying that I'm being sued for defamation, like if Mini Lad chose to sue me, like Mini Lad has more of an option to sue me than Ohm has an option to sue Mini. Like, I saw somebody said Ohm should sue Mini. No, Mini Lad has more of a reason to sue me than anybody else, because I've actually talked about him a lot. But if I ever get hit with, like, a defamation suit or something like that, I won't be able to make videos, guys. I'll be... those bills would fucking kill me. Keep in mind, Mini Lad lives in California. Cost of living's way higher there than it is here in Iowa. Cost of living here is little to nothing. You know? I tell people sometimes I go down to the store to buy a pack of gum for like 99 cents or something like that. They're like, wait, 99 cents? It's like $5 here. I'm like, are you serious? That's like, it's not that much, but like, it's super weird. So like, again, cost of living is way different here than anywhere else, you know? Same thing with rent. Yeah, rent here in California is a nightmare. Happy that I'll be moving to Nevada later on. Yep. You'll have a lot better luck with that than anything else. What type of gum? Any gum. Doesn't matter about the specific types of gum. Did you hear Commander Zavala light faded? I don't know what that is. Terrorizer and Nugla are the best Irish YouTubers, hands down. TJV, Mini lives in Texas, not California. Somebody just told me he lives in California. I thought, didn't he move to LA? I like how Turtle Man and Gaming just said the exact same thing. It was LA. Yeah, didn't he move out to LA? He moved back. I thought he moved back out to LA. That's what he said. He said he moved back out to LA. He left the Texas apartment and now he's back in LA. I don't know, Dragon Slayer. Again, regardless of where he lived, he's living somewhere expensive because he did live in Dallas, which is expensive enough where he was living. And now he lives in LA. So it's going to be just as expensive, if not more. So, not 100% sure on that one. Not 100% sure on that one, Chief. Thank you, Thunder, so much for penning that break room chat. I appreciate that. Oh, bro, if he sues you, though, he's going to be talked a lot. Yeah. I had, usually whatever's going on in my life, whatever I think about, usually translates to having a dream. So I had this dream recently that Mini Lad sued me and everything, and my life was going to shit. Like, my car broke down, but I couldn't pay for repairs for my car to break down because I was being sued by Mini Lad, and all my friends were like, sorry to hear that, but there's nothing we can do to help. And I just remember showing up in court, and when I left court or whatever, like we had the defamation suit. I lost in my dream or whatever. And when the defamation suit ended, I walked out of court and I was finally able to check my phone for the first time to go on the internet because I had to sell everything I owned to pay for lawyers, and I still lost. And so when I looked at my phone, or a new phone or a phone, the entire like commentary community that's talked about Mini Lad have all been making videos about me, and somebody set up like a GoFundMe for TJV because somebody heard about it, and I got all this money awarded to me. And so the very first thing I did was, all right, time to give all this away. And that's the very first thing I did. I created a brand new channel because I lost the defamation suit, so I had to delete the channel. So I created a brand new channel, started giving away the money, and then I talked about Mini Lad again, which was a horrible idea in the dream to do because if you just got sued for defamation, you should not talk about that guy again. But I did that, and yeah. That was like one of the craziest dreams I had, and it was fun though. And I kind of knew it was a dream by a certain point, so I just kept like going along with it because I'm one of those people that I can be slightly aware that I'm in a dream when I'm having it. But I remember having that dream and waking up being like, "Whoa, that was trippy. That was so trippy." And one of the things that warmed my heart the most was that part where somebody decided, "Hey, I'm gonna defend this guy. Fuck this guy." You know what I mean? Ash talked about it in an interview in 2020. They also mentioned how Mini has 20 plus victims. I don't have any timestamps, but if you're interested to watch the whole thing, it's all very crazy. 20 victims, that sounds crazy. If he was being sued by a pedophile, I would laugh so hard in court. Isn't anything in California doubled the price of what everything else would be in the south of the United States? I have no idea. I had a dream I went past the golden gates of heaven. Somehow a demon in the spirit world passes through that. Imagine if this was foreshadowing something. It could be. We never know. It's always important to be here as it's happening, because it's only going to happen once. When life's over, life's over. That's it. And that doesn't deserve to win in court case either way. If that's it, if that's it, what it sounds like. Yeah, you're going to have to dream about a second lawsuit. That's called elusive dreaming. You're a loss of dreamer. Forced premonition. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird for sure. Dreams for me are really weird because they feel really real sometimes, and then the moment you realize it's a dream, it's fine. All right, well, I'm gonna give you guys like 2 more minutes until a minute 20 seconds from now. Minute 15 seconds from now. Say any question, anything you want, and then I'm in the stream. We're going to end it here at 2 hours and 50 minutes exactly. Hopefully that's small enough of a time for someone to timestamp this, so please go timestamp my stream, and I will pin your comment. First one to do it. I appreciate it. Hope that you don't mind that I use this stream as background noise while I animate TJ. No problem at all. We have an art channel in the Discord, Turtle Man. If you're more than willing to share it with us in the art chat in our Discord. I hate those dreams where your teeth are loose. I know what you're talking about. It's so funny when Craig gets a dono calling it out and he starts reading it, but stops like nobody caught that. Yeah, it's like when you start reading something, you go, so how? Like he stops mid-sentence. I know what you're talking about. What camera do you use? It's a cheap little... Actually, it's not even that cheap. It's like $40-50. I mean, that might be cheap to some people, but to me, like that was one of the more expensive cameras. I got it from this video store or whatever, and I thought, okay, this is gonna be good. It's only good in bright lighting. So like if I turn up the lighting and I get super close to the lighting, white, and then I turn it up, like you get to see more pixels, but like if I turn down like the brightness or whatever, like a lot of that quality disappears. So I want to get a more HD one. This one says it's HD, but it's really not, if I'm being honest. So how's your car? My car is doing great. Still cooking. I have an actual DSLR HD camera somewhere else, but this is like hooked up. This is a small little webcam hooked up to my computer, so I need to just get a beefier webcam that supports higher quality. Why is that almost / most of the streams we have Hannah is coughing or sneezing? LOL. I don't know if anyone else notices this. She's always sick. She's getting sick.
Where's my heart issues?
What happened? What did Pedal Lad say? You're gonna have to go back and look. I'm about to do it. Can your car cook me a pizza? Yeah, it could. It gets hot enough.
Oh.
Alright. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching and everything. Make sure someone timestamps the stream. I'd greatly appreciate it if somebody did that. Sorry for repeating that. I care more about somebody timestamping my streams than donating me money. If I could give away all the money I've earned for someone just to timestamp my streams, I'd heavily consider it. I'd probably end up doing it because I just hate having to re-listen to my voice a lot. It's an issue I have. Some of you guys might understand, maybe. But yeah, it's just something. My sister's here. I have a couple friends coming over. We're going to spend some time together. Everything's going to go good for me tonight. I got another Omega video I want to get out soon. And then I'm going to keep doing updates on the whole Vanos crew drama with the Ohm versus Delirious thing. Anybody going after Louis or Vanos, I'll try to give updates because that tends to happen every once in a while. The Mini Lad drama, obviously. And then other small stuff here and there. So yeah. Alright. Thank you guys. See you guys later. Thank you guys for all the donos. Thank you guys for being super nice to my older sister who joined. Thank you to Nicole. Love you a lot. And I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.